Hey fam, it is Sunday. Welcome back to another hobby hang with Meg and Zach. Don't forget to do the thing, the like thing that we harass you about every week. It helps us out. It's free. Hey Zach,
Hello.
we're talking about humans today.
Yeah, there's a
How
lot
novel.
Very novel. There's a lot of humans activity afoot from Games Workshop.
Thanks
in particular right now. We got like a big cities preview at Adepticon, and we also saw Cities of Ash, which has Cities of Sigmar models in it, and then all the guard stuff coming out for 40k.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Or Astra Militarum, as they're called.
People, yeah.
Yeah. So that is the topic, and kind of what we want to talk about today, Meg, was like in all these different fantasy settings, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer or Age of Sigmar, we see humans always in these settings. There's hardly any settings out there, universes that don't have humans.
Right.
And in fact, there are many that have really almost only humans, several like that. Battletech is an example we found.
What's that?
Yeah. And others that are just like aggressively human-centric, like Star Wars.
Yeah.
So why? Like what makes us want to have humans in our settings?
When we see humans every day.
Right. Well, why?
How do they work?
Why?
Fantasy setting.
I suppose the obvious answer is that like that's a connection point.
Humans, they're just like us.
Humans, they're just like us.
Yeah.
I suppose the obvious answer is it's a connection point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the meantime today, do we want to like just show quickly what we're working on while we gab?
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. What we're going to be working on today are humans. We have more cities. Yeah. I've got Yarrick that I'm going to see how far I can get on.
Not Yarrick.
Sorry, not Yarrick. Yarrick is coming out today.
We don't have
This
Yarrick.
is not Yarrick. Oh my God, Meg, what a fucking nerd. Who is this?
This is Yorvin. Yorvin.
Another Y, yeah.
Something of the Kraken. He's the leader of
something dude comes with a cat.
No, I forget his last name, but he is the leader of the Wildacor, the Freeguild Wildacor. That is the wing of the Freeguild for Cities of Sigmar, is the wing of their military that are like the scouts. There's one unit already, which is the Wildacor.
Yeah.
And now they have their own named leader guy. And there he is.
Yeah. So I'll be working on him. You're working on the Gallants.
I'm working on the Gallants. Let me show. I'll pass a couple to you.
Sure.
Folks might want to see what Gallants are looking like. These are in City of Ash. These are not from the Cities of Sigmar release, so we can show these. Don't try to narc on us.
Actually, us.
Yeah, don't try to narc on us. If you are a Cities of Sigmar player and you want to get all the stuff out on as fast as possible, you can get these pretty soon. You'll be getting these pretty soon if you order
the box,
Cities of Ash. Yeah.
There's a little bar talk.
Yeah, and where I have them right now is they're base coated metallic for their armor, and you see the guy on the left is more bronze.
Yeah.
The way I do these in the lore, Cavaliers and these guys are not exactly members of the Freeguild, quite the same way that like Steelhelms are. These are essentially wealthy families who come and fight.
They're good at fighting.
Send at least one person. So
cool.
Actually, our Cavaliers are all kind of different. There's a few, I kind of grabbed the color palette and worked within it. And these guys are going to be the same. So, but for today, what I'm mostly going to be doing is building some contrast with these Tamiya enamel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, it's been a while since I've used these. I actually kind of make my own. They make a black and they make a brown. The brown's way too light. Any folks at home think that? And the black is way too cool.
Oh.
It's like...
Yeah, they
yeah.
They kind of like butt heads, but they shouldn't.
Right. So to remedy this problem, what I did is... this is 1 part black, 1 part brown. That's actually what I use for black.
Okay.
It looks a little more like Known Oil. And then this is 2 parts brown, 1 part black.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you just kind of mix them around.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Do we have news?
We do. We always have news. Can you imagine? One day there won't be any news. Don't forget, guys, our goal today is always 10 new non-cultists. That is like our, signal that you like us and you want the show to keep going.
Yeah, if you don't do that, we just stop immediately. We rage quit.
We stop immediately when we don't hit the goal. So right now we're just going to stop because we haven't hit it yet.
Yeah.
We did get fresh bubbles. There is fresh bubble water. It will work today.
Yeah.
And then just a reminder to everybody, this does get flagged as a talk show now. It's a talk show. It's a hobby stream. We're all hobbying on whatever we feel like. Guys, let us know in the comments what you're hobbying on. We like to know. We like to show off your stuff at the end of the stream, but we're going to do some quick news, community news. We're going to talk about our ongoing challenge, and then we're going to get to the topic before we wrap it up with fan stuff. But yeah. So, here's the news. Here it is. There's Yarrick. I know who Yarrick is.
Okay.
Not really, but there's a lot of new releases today, this weekend, I should say. And a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are humans. So, you guys can get the segue now. Like we are like staying on topic with 4K.
Yeah, it's timely. This is timely.
It's all timely with Warcom.
And we think the clicks on the thumbnail will reflect that.
The humble human, a riveting topic.
So okay, I asked last night in our Discord.
Yes.
I have been playing 40K for a long time.
And I'm going to start our poll over because I realized I started it too soon yesterday, but I was kind of curious about this. I
played 40K for a while, a good solid 15 years, from about 2008 to 2023. I stopped really only because no dislike for 40K, literally just because of the channel.
Yeah.
And just bandwidth and how I can put hours into things, etc., etc. And what I found during my 15 years playing 40K is that a lot of people really like this guy. And a lot of people really liked the orc that goes with him. Who's the orc that goes with him? I forgot. Luther? Alan?
This guy has a named orc friend?
He has there's like an orc. Is it, crap. I can't remember. I can never remember the orc's name. No, there's like him and a famous orc character are like arch enemies.
Okay.
And then Elijah in particular, from our community in our Discord, helped me out. What is the orc's real name, guys? Gazgul. Okay, thank you.
That's not Luther in the slightest.
Gazgul. I couldn't remember. Okay, Gazgul.
I like Luther though. Can we keep Luther?
Yeah.
Luther the orc.
So, I couldn't remember his name. And anyway, okay, Meg. So, but
okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm not.
Funny.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that I always heard people being, oh, Yarrick this, Yarrick that, Gazgul this, Gazgul that. And I was like, why do we like Yarrick so much? What is it so much that we like about Yarrick? By the way, in today's stream, those of you in chat, and we'll remind you as more people trickle in, we'll remind you that we want to be actually a lot today. So please actually us in chat.
Yeah, I love that.
And I absolutely will need some actually right now because again, even though I played 40K for a good solid 15 years,
that was a while ago.
But that's not even it. Yep. Even during those 15 years, I did not understand why people like this guy. Now, and I do not mean that in a, like, he's not...
Do you understand now any better?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Good. So
I'll say this. It pivoted from... I literally don't know why, to now I've heard some explanations, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's kind of like when people told us to watch John Wick. And like they wouldn't shut up about it.
No.
They wouldn't shut up about it.
Don't do this to us.
And then we watched John Wick and we're like, okay. It's just like, all right, thanks everyone for recommending John Wick to us.
John Wick was fun. Wait.
John Wick was
It was fun.
Fine. Yeah.
All right.
I was like,
also very cool human. You want to root for.
Yeah. But we were kind of like, wait, they made more of these? I'm supposed to
It's like making more Saw. Yeah, it's like, all right, we just make more because we want more content.
Yeah.
Or like expanding on The Hobbit. It's like that. I feel like anybody who complains about expanding on The Hobbit does not get to tell you to watch more John Wick.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's like, cool. It's the same thing, but more. Like, yeah, because I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we need to
can
talk
I-
about Yarrick.
Can I have that water over there?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so anyway, Yarrick. Okay, so I'm going to go through my thing, how I understand Yarrick, and some of you 40k nerds in here today, please feel free to actually me. My understanding is that he's a commissar, which is, I'm going to just say, step one.
Is it like a Primarch?
Commissar. No.
Okay.
First of all, they're not Space Marines. They're humans.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And
Right. That's only Space Marines.
Right.
Okay.
And second of all, they are first of all, in 2026, and quite honestly, for maybe 20 years before that, arguably the most Nazi-ish of a
God.
Nazi regime.
And that's why people like Yarrick?
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, these are the worst. Commissars
Just
are
asking
the
questions.
worst component of
I see.
the grimdark future military human complex.
But
Like,
I mean, that's what people like about this game, right? Like, it is so
it's
over
fine,
the top
right.
terrible.
You
Like,
can- you can-
you're
yeah.
aware that these are not good people. That's part of the joke, yeah.
that's right. For those of us aware, these are really the worst bad guys imaginable, essentially.
Okay, got it.
Is the way to think of it. These are the guys that they used to have rules, commissars in general. Correct me if I'm wrong, 40k nerds. You could basically pass remember when morale was a thing or whatever, like
I guess
rolling
so.
dice and losing
I remember
models.
I had
'cause-
no morale because of all the fucking charts I had to check.
Oh, Tyranids usually didn't because of synapse or whatever, right? Like,
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. I didn't have to worry about morale.
These guys, used to have a rule where if a commissar is in a unit or nearby a unit or something, and a unit was gonna flee or whatever, the one person, you could kill one model, which represented this guy shooting his own troops to scare the rest of the troops into
Into submission. What a psycho.
in the middle of the battle.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Pretty cool. I like it.
It's still
I like
a rule.
it.
It's still there. Yeah. It's pretty dark. They're awful. So apparently Yarrick, I guess in Armageddon, the battle for Armageddon. Correct me if I'm actually me as needed. I guess in the battle for Armageddon, Gazgul orcs. Apparently, and I did kind of know this, but I guess orcs orcs have gone so different. They've diverged.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They've diverged so much from. Yeah, well, no, we're still talking about Yarrick, though.
Yeah,
I know.
I actually want to go to the article, though. We'll
Okay,
talk about
okay.
Yarrick
Oh,
in case
yeah,
we
yeah.
want to scroll.
They've diverged so
Is this
much.
his friend Luther?
No. And I think some people were like a little surprised that they got. Yeah, I guess they've diverged so much from Sigmar, and Sigmar orcs aren't really like funny. They're pretty serious.
You know what? They're not.
They're pretty serious. Yeah.
They don't look. They don't. Yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
We'll get back to that.
it's
I had
yeah.
thoughts about that.
Yeah. They remain the comic relief in 40k, and one of the
They look like bouncy. Like they look like they're
in 40k.
like jumping in and like doing silly things.
Yeah,
And,
like look at that. Go back to that model.
Right. But like Cruel Boys don't look like this.
No,
They look like
nor do Iron Draws. Honestly,
they look just mean.
Iron Draws have
and,
these
like,
big ass scary helmets on, and they're like,
Yeah.
This guy's super cool, but
Not human, so we don't care.
not human.
All right. Anyways, are we still talking about Yarrick? Or?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
so orcs, like in Sigmar, we don't think of it this way. They do love fighting in Sigmar, but orcs actually prefer fighting to killing. Like they just enjoy
They just like
a good
fighting,
fight.
yeah. I get that.
And I guess
As a person continuously filled with rage, I can see that.
I guess in Armageddon, Gazgul kills Yarrick.
Okay.
Okay, but they thought that Armageddon was just such a good time. They loved it so much. The orcs had so much fun that they revive him. The orcs revive Yarrick.
Oh.
Because
Just so they can keep.
And he has an orc power claw.
I was going to ask, because when I first saw this model, I was like, oh, this isn't a human. This is some sort of mech thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I guess he still counts as human.
Elijah in her chat was calling out that the bolter, or sorry, not the bolter. I'm looking at the bolter. The eye thing he has is like also cybernetic. Somebody gave him that.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, he doesn't kill him. At some point, he got killed. Someone revived him because they liked fighting him. And apparently,
funny.
so Yarrick and Gazgul have this relationship where I don't think it's funny for Yarrick, probably. He's
Probably not.
But Gazgul likes fighting Yarrick. Gets the claw from a different orc war boss that he killed, but lost his arm in that fight. Okay. So he's a basic human, but has had a lot of cybernetic modifications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of other humans out today.
Yeah.
Commissar Graves, who's that?
I don't know any lore about this person. It might be I think she might be new.
Oh, okay.
But she does get her own really cool tank.
Oh, yeah. She has a modified Centaur RSV. That's cool. She gets her own wheels. She doesn't have to have her husband drive her around.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, she doesn't have to have her husband drive her to battle.
Honey, I need to get to battle. Yeah.
Okay, there's the orc. Yeah, we don't care about him
Yeah, we
today.
don't care about him. He's not human. He's not cool.
Okay, let's come back to this for one second.
Sisters. Yeah, I thought sisters were like Space Marine girls, but they're just people.
They are just humans.
Yeah.
Let's come back to them for a second, because honestly, Megan, I think that sisters are one of the most kind of like, they describe humans maybe the best in Games Workshop settings.
Okay.
Okay, we were talking about this guy a little bit this morning. He's super cool.
Oh, yeah. So again, tricked Meg, because I was like, oh, that's not a human, because look at the thing it's riding upon. Mm-hmm. Definitely not like something a human would normally ride. Why is this guy cool? Like, why do we care? Inquisitor Croyle.
Well, yeah, and this one I do know.
Is he new?
Yeah,
a new person in the lore?
That I can't answer. Somebody might be able to tell me that. But we were kind of talking about, the cool thing, and actually we're going to talk about this a little bit later.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the cool things about this guy and about the Order Xenos is like, they have this thing where they're like hunting Xenos or interacting with Xenos problems and situations that arise. But as a result of it, they're often exposed to this stuff.
Yeah.
And they often adapt the technology. So you'll see these guys. Honestly, that gun, is that a Asuryani gun? Because that really looks like an Eldar. Like some kind of Asuryani gun. That does not look like a human gun he's holding.
Well, yeah.
And yeah.
Also, what were you saying? It's part of, what? Mechanicus?
Rogue Trader, Mechanic.
Adepticus Mechanicus,
Oh, he's Astra
right?
Militarum, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So, what are we? Never mind. I'm getting confused.
Yeah, he's part of Astra Militarum.
That's the other thing that happens is like some of these armies have mortals, right? Like have human mortals in them, even though they're not a human-based army, right? Like, for example, Slaanesh, right?
You're in AOS.
No, I don't know. Both?
Oh,
you tell
both.
me.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, was it Emperor's Children, right? That's Space Marines, but they're Slaanesh. But you can also have Slaanesh demons, and you can also have mortals.
You can have, like, cultists. Yeah, like everyday
okay,
cultists.
thanks.
Yeah.
Like, help me.
Yeah,
Bridge
cultists.
this
Yeah,
fucking
sorry.
gap, please,
yeah,
God.
and I feel like that is more initially, historically, has been more prevalent in Sigmar, but that is also a thing in 40k. Yeah, like just basic cultists.
Hey, Polly.
Yeah.
Okay, next. He's cool. I mean, I like this model because it's on a cool mount, but...
Yeah.
Okay, now here's, like, pure Astra Militarum.
Yeah. I mean, these
What
guys
is an Armageddon battalion? Somebody tell me. Like, what does that mean?
I think
Like, you specifically have to play it with Armageddon?
No,
rolls?
I think it's just...
Why is it?
I think it's just like the name of like what they're... Like the lore going on right now.
Oh, so they're mixing up lore with the actual names of their games. Thanks, guys.
No.
Thanks, Andy.
No, they always have a name for like a box set when it comes out.
Yeah.
They're not just like
Armageddon.
Box of Daughters of Cain.
But also, you can play Armageddon style.
You're thinking of Apocalypse.
Thank you. Okay, yes, that's where I'm getting screwed up. Why can't you correct me sooner?
You're thinking of Apocalypse.
That's a different word that starts with the letter A, Meg.
No, it makes sense. It's all coming out around the same time. I kind of get what you're saying, or why you made that mistake.
No, it's fine.
No, but
You're supposed to be in charge of today's conversation, so I blame you.
no, it's. I think it's just the name.
Fucking dark, Polly. That mount is the last of the species. the rider hunted the rest to extinction and then is riding the last one. Oh my god, that's so rude.
Yeah.
Humans are cool. Okay, are we saying anything about these tanks, Astra Militarum stuff?
No, I mean, we've chatted. Everybody kind of gets the cool aesthetic of the like the World War II connection with Astra Militarum.
These
like
guys aren't humans.
that's
We
who-
don't care about Death Watch. There we go, Sororitas.
Yeah.
These are humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just chicks.
Yeah, the
Just mean, angry chicks.
mean angry chicks. Yeah. One of the like kind of things that is interesting that we want to talk about is how humans get like what makes them special in the setting of Necrons and Asuryani and these very powerful Aura and Sigmar, El Lumineth and all these other scary factions. Like, right, what makes them good? What makes them scary? What makes them something? And in Warhammer 40,000, a lot of it is like religion, is faith.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Right. And quite honestly, that is also shaping up to be the case in Sigmar. So we'll kind of talk about that. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
What is it that makes it like why is this a human trait, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kind of interesting.
Cool. All right. So moving on then.
Yeah.
It sounds like that was new stuff, new humans. Ugh. This mouse sucks. All right. Speaking of cool humans, Polly went to Maastricht. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry. That was this weekend. I guess it's technically, well, not technically anymore. Today's the 26th, but like we're in the past. They're in the future, so it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah.
Yeah, we're stealing Polly's content.
Polly went, Polly, Polly did an AMA for us yesterday in chat, and
Yeah,
now
for
he's
free.
reporting on the news for free for us.
Another
too.
round of AMA for
Yep.
Polly. if
Thanks,
anyone
Polly.
wants.
Yeah, Polly is in
He'll-
chat right
he'll-
now if
he'll
you want
answer
to
those
ask him any
questions.
questions.
He's agreed already to answer those questions for free.
Oh my God.
There were two, but both were from me.
I wish we could have gone, man. This would have been such a fun excuse to go to the Netherlands.
Oh yeah.
I would like us to pick a Warhammer Open every year and go.
Yeah.
Like next year, I wouldn't mind doing the one in Canada. I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh, there's one in Canada next
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
Oh, like Edmonton or something? I forget where it is.
Yeah, right. I would have loved. That would be a good way to get more of our international friends.
Get them.
Get them, yeah, so that we can say hi to them. Because I don't know when I'll ever get to meet them. Because who the fuck wants to come to the United States right now? But this looked fun. Polly did Kill Team, and I think you said you went 5 and 6, Polly. So still a loser, but you won some games, so that's cool. And then there was this kit bashing challenge that they had going on, and this is what Polly's partner built. It was to kit bash a diorama. Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's the kind of stuff I want to do. Like I want to host something like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
bash
seen they've been
thing.
doing this, and I was kind of curious how it was.
Yeah.
Because like we did not go to Palm Springs, but we were going to, and that was one of the things we were kind of looking at and thinking about maybe like you and or Saray participating in. And it looks kind of fun. Like look at all the sprues. They just toss out all those sprues.
I know.
And yeah.
Little storytelling.
Yeah, that sounds.
That came out really cute.
That sounds really fun.
Polly.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happened this weekend. We will pick one to go to next year. I know technically, I guess you were at Atlanta, but that's a little different. You had to work. You didn't get to actually participate.
Yeah, I would.
And not a lot of people go to that one. But anyways, yeah. The whole point of these for me now moving forward is like, who do I get to see? Who do I get to say hi to? Next weekend is an event, is Maelstrom Mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, you guys, Brett was on a couple weeks ago and talked about it at length. But yeah, I just wanted to show that that's happening. We aren't, well, I guess we'll have a presence there. There's no streaming, which is totally fine. It was a lot of work, and I think we were going to call it anyway. But we are sponsoring a hobby class. So if you're going to this event, you get the hobby class for free. It's included. Devin's teaching both. There's going to be a photography class on Friday, and then a weathering texture texture class on Saturday. And so everybody who goes, I'm going to show this really quick, is going to get a little mandrel to paint.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Godforge printed these.
Yeah, they look great. They came out really nice.
Why aren't you focusing?
There you go.
Pretty big.
Yeah. And
here's Yarrick. Just kidding. That's not Yarrick. I'm going to call him Yarrick all day. But yeah, so there's that happening next weekend. Nothing much else to say there, but we will get to see, well, I will be out of town next weekend, but Zach will get to see Molecule. Vina will be here. Who else? Brett, obviously. Bunch of the gang from the channel will be there. So it's a nice, stop and say hi thing if you happen to be there. There's a good group of us. And now on to the community news. I don't know why this is news, but okay, I think it was Jeffy got a Dark Eldar Tezos.
Talos,
not S. Yeah, Talos. It kind of looks like a scorpion. Have you, I don't know, people were excited about this box because it's old.
Yeah.
Do you get that?
Do I get...
why the excitement existed?
I mean, I think a lot of people just like that old nostalgia element of their... it's your hobby and you're still in it, but you get to go see the old stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's it. As far as if you're asking, is there a very specific reason? No.
Specifically about Talos.
No,
yeah.
I don't think so.
But it was cool. The community was excited for them.
And you made it into tacos.
And I made it into tacos.
And then...
Because it kind of looked like a taco. I mean, not really. It was a scorpion, but it's doing this. So it's curved.
Yeah.
So it's it's a taco shell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
but
then Soup's made this one.
The point is that I had to reach, but it doesn't matter. Soups will reach, and he'll make a dumb pun where one isn't necessary. And I was like, how did he not do this one? That was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's a bit of a thinker, but it's
a bit of a thinker. But anyways, the point is someone got a cool old school toy in our server, and I'm happy for them.
This feels racist somehow. Okay, what's going on here? Meme of the week.
Oh, yeah. You chose this for Meme of the Week. Why did you choose this for Meme of the Week?
Well, I liked this meeting of the minds in our Discord. We have if you're new, if you're dipping in and wondering what the hell our channel is, our Discord is this is kind of our community nod show, and our Discord is honestly a lot of fun. Everybody's really nice in there.
So weird.
So
we're a really toxic community.
So far, everybody's really nice. So if you're not nice, don't fucking join.
Yeah, get out.
Get out.
We don't want you.
Yeah, this was a real meeting of the minds. T Neva is a very active in our Discord and very active on our YouTube streams, for Age of Sigmar streams. And it was fun to see him play BattleTech. Nobody knew he played BattleTech. He plays a ton of Sigmar. He's posting a game or two. I mean, that guy plays a lot of games. Mm-hmm. He plays a lot of games. And... of Sigmar. So to see that he also got these BattleTech games in is kind of funny. Meanwhile, Godforge, who made this meme, really wants us to be something that we're not.
Zach, are we ever going to play BattleTech on this channel?
No.
That's what I thought. Moving on.
Yeah.
Polly was trying to be mean to you and kept getting banned by the auto mod for being too mean. This is what I mean. If you're a jerk, don't join our server. The slots have been filled. It's Polly.
We've maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was he trying to be mean to me about this time?
What? You said something about Big Bird? I don't know.
I just pointed out Big Bird is a complete fucking moron.
Yeah,
and honestly, most of the Sesame Street Muppets are complete fucking idiots. Many of them are fixated on one concept alone.
This guy doesn't like Muppets.
Like cookies. Or they're just naively stupid, like Elmo. What the fuck is that? Elmo, wake the fuck up. Someone slap Elmo.
Elmo gives hugs.
Yeah, okay. Sure, right. And then of course there's Big Bird, who's the main one apparently, but he's a complete fucking moron. Big Bird does nothing but just waddle around and just say whatever the fuck is right on the forefront of his mind.
Is that true?
the conversations the deep conversations that they have about learning all come from the humans.
Oh,
the
humans.
humble humans.
Oh, that's word of the day. I wish we had a word of the day. Like Sesame Street.
I mean, like the Muppets are either having the most dumb existential crises, like where are my cookies, or they're like having something like Elmo's just like why do you have to move, or like they're asking just dumb children's questions
because they're children.
Yeah, they're stand-ins for kids. I get it, and
this is why nobody watches us on Twitch. Because you hate Sesame Street.
I like Sesame Street actually, and
Big
I like
Bird
all the
is supposed
Muppets.
to be 4. He's just big.
Yeah, so he's dumb. He's a dumb 4-year-old kid.
Oh my! I've been blessed with either my kids liking Sesame Street. Isn't bad. I don't think Sesame Street is one of those annoying shows.
No, same.
So I don't know why you're ripping.
I'm
on
not.
Big Bird. He's a sweetheart. He's a sweet man.
I'm saying
sweet 4-year-old man.
I'm saying him being stupid is part of the charm.
Oh well. Anyway, Polly got him. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks, Polly.
Thanks, Polly. You guys were playing chess. They tried using real children. Yeah, chess. Is chess something we're ever going to play on our channel?
No.
That's what I thought.
Nobody on our channel is good at it, I don't think.
Is anyone good at chess anywhere?
Yeah, like really pleasant to be around Russian people.
Okay.
Didn't
expect it to go that direction, but we did go full circle.
Half of that was sarcastic.
Liberty thinks chess is boring. It's right here, documented. Liberty was trying to defend chess, and here we go. Here's the good bubbles. Yay! Zach made bubbles. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Molecule. What? I don't know.
What? Yeah.
Are you watching Shorzy, Molecule? There are no winners in chess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we go. We got him. Liberty thinks chess is boring.
I think one of the coolest things about
first.
chess is the hobbying component of it. If you're making your own chessboards or like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Before we get to our topic, really quickly, a reminder to you guys about our hobby challenge. Our hobby challenge this year is kind of, well, it's all about beating the mods. The mods are your enemies, as it turns out. We have a nice Discord, but the mods are your enemies.
Yeah,
Isn't it kind of like that everywhere? Like mods are sort of annoying because they have like superiority.
it's like Nickelodeon.
Like
kill your parents.
yeah, like mods or kids rule, mods drool.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
yeah,
Because
like
they're always telling you what to do.
We
and
love-
then they break the rules too.
We love the mods. We need the mods, but also
We do
it's
need the
100%
mods.
open season on their asses all the time.
All the time, yeah.
The season
Yeah,
is
fuck the mods.
yeah, and you don't need a license, folks. There's no limit on how many you can bag. Just get in there and be a dick.
Stuff them in the bag.
Yeah, that's how we treat our mods.
There we go. That's our mods.
We
You want to be
love
a
'em.
mod for our channel? Here you go. We're really selling it.
We love them, but please.
Please get the mods. So the
Get 'em.
challenge this year is all about beating the mods. Every month is a different thing to beat them in. Different theme.
Yeah.
We got a little silly in April because of April Fools. We just decided to run with it. So oh wait, no, I got it. I missed the actual rule about this theme, this month's theme. Go green, yeah. You can actually just tag anything in our Beat the Mods channel and it will count as a project. But if you do something eco-friendly this month, it's worth 5 points. There's been a lot of people doing stuff around the house. Yes, this challenge is bullshit. It is very goofy, Polly. I agree with you. Again, thank you for filling our rude person quota. You've done it. You've done it in chat and you've done it in our Discord. No one else is allowed in who's like you. This is stuff that you guys have been doing. It's fucking goofy.
Yeah.
I love it.
The homeowner wins again. Yeah. Life is really set up for
It's true.
home ownership 9 to 5
It's
workers.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. Although, Brett is propagating basil. Like, look at Vino hung a frame. That's fucking stupid, but we're counting it. Brett is propagating plants. You can do that in an apartment. You can plant seeds in an apartment. So don't give me that, Polly. Also, I saw you hang curtains. That's like total homeowner bullshit.
Polly hung curtains.
He hung curtains.
Fucking
Isn't that
loser.
dumb? It's so cute.
Should we just
I love
rename
it.
the show the
This is insane.
Polly
Why is this?
harassment hour?
Why is this hanging curtains part of our
I mean,
show.
that's not a hobby.
It's not a hobby at all.
Oh, unless somebody made them, I
Fucking
guess.
crazy. Does liking and subscribing count? Yeah, but you have to like take a screenshot and post it in the Beat the Mods challenge channel. That's how it'll count. So yes, you should like and subscribe and screenshot it and post it every video. Don't forget, we have our goal. Thanks you guys for hanging out. We are about to move into our topic.
Meg, let me ask you this real quick. When you
What did I do?
No, when you play, if you're going to play D&D, which you've toyed with recently.
Oh.
I'm
going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's not happening while this channel is in existence. It's not happening. I don't have time.
Yes,
you
cannot.
I'm sorry, Caitlin, Graham. I really thought I could make it work. It's just not going to work. It's too stressful.
Pretty tough to be.
I can't do it. I just can't.
And it's a commitment. And it's a commitment for like 6-7 people.
I know.
Like,
what were you going to say though before I cut you off?
Well, so what race do you want to play as when you jump in?
Definitely not a human. Usually what I have done when I've tried twice before to make a character is half human, half elf.
Half elf, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I want the all the cool benefits of being an elf, like magic and like having a hot bod, but like mix that up with human free will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I guess the human element there is interesting because
Sean, you can.
Is that sort of what we're talking about when we say people want that connection to the known, right? Like to the reality of like why are there half elves?
Right.
There are half dwarves in some settings.
Because elves and humans find each other hot? I don't know.
I guess.
Do we have the story of Elrond? Like, why is, like...
In Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, like, what's up with his parents?
I don't know. I don't know, like, how that went down. Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. What were you going to say?
Well,
Ask Aragorn.
I guess...
Hey, Galdorf.
I guess what I was going to say is, like, what causes people to... In settings, folks at home, please actually, again, we want not just actuallys, but literally your thoughts. Why would you choose to be?
Thoughts.
Why do you choose to be human? Why do people play Astra Militarum, Imperial Guard? Why are people drawn to Cities of Sigmar? Like what makes these factions something that you want to do in this game? In a world where you can be all these other races, right? And these other races are magical or they're really good at things. How good are humans at things? Like what makes anybody want to be a normal human?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. When you have all these options.
Yeah. So why didn't you just play like a full elf?
That's a good question. Why didn't I just play a full elf? I feel like if I remember correctly, there were just some perks that came along with being human. And I don't remember what they were, that I was like, okay, I'll throw that in. Like people, like maybe it was stronger or the whole free will thing came into play. I honestly don't remember why, but I did not initially want to be completely human, because I'm like, well, I'm playing a game, like.
Right. No, you're basically summing up. You're summing up literally my exact.
Right. Why wouldn't I pick just an elf? But I can't remember exactly why.
I've always kind of wondered in 40K for all the Space Marine plays out there. Like, that was sort of a thing when I was getting back into it. I remember feeling like, why would I want to play Space Marines?
Yeah.
And people were like, well, they're not human. It's like, well. But they are. Right?
When you look at them, they kind of look human. They're just bigger.
I mean, yeah, they've had these modifications done to them and stuff. But why do people want to play these basic like this basic thing that's like very like it's a game. Like you could choose anything, and you chose to be human.
What you already are.
Right.
Yeah. It's just, I guess it's a different. That part of the game isn't what you're invested in. You know,
right? Like
that's fine.
It's an interesting dynamic that GW I'm going to say stumbled upon, or figured out that what we actually don't we want to be human. We just want to be superhumans.
Just want to be super cool superhumans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is that why not just play an elf?
I don't know. But let's see. Really quickly, catching up with the poll. We have 17 votes. Don't forget to vote in the poll. I'm more likely to root for the humans. Always. My best bros are human. I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, vote for yourself. Things that you can relate to. If they are the underdog, then you root for the humans. If I have no other option, I would say that one tends to be me.
Okay.
If they are the bad guys.
Humans are rarely only the bad guys.
I know.
Only in Avatar, which is really dumb.
Fern Gully. Yeah.
Which is largely... well, and even in both of those, they're also
Which is
good
basically
guys.
the same movie.
Right, basically the same movie. And even in both of those, they're also still the good guys.
What about in Wall-E? Do you root for the humans in Wall-E?
The humans aren't really bad guys in Wall-E, though,
I mean,
are
they kind
they?
of ruined the Earth.
Well,
And then they're like hanging out in space, being big like space pillows.
aren't you seeing in Wall-E, and I know it's funny to talk about Wall-E, it's like this Disney movie, but it is a good sci-fi setting. Kind of, right? Aren't you seeing basically like their like ancestors, i.e. us,
Yeah.
ruined the Earth? They left.
And then they're trying to fix it.
And
They're
they're
like,
trying- yeah,
oh,
aren't
this
they-
isn't cool. We need to fix this.
Yeah, aren't they like
the
kind of
robots teach
Aren't they
them.
kind of like big fat good guys?
Yeah.
It's basically Americans.
Pretty much.
All
Oh, yeah, that's
all
right. It
left
ends
is
up being
all
the-
that's left are Americans.
Yeah, of course.
Humans are only Americans in Wall-E.
Well, maybe
On recliners that float around.
maybe the rest of the world is not having this problem. It's literally just the ozone's broken over the United States of America.
Okay, now Caldorf is talking about something really interesting here.
Oh, sorry. Side note. Also, Looney,
Yeah.
I wanted to say, like, I'm glad that you enjoyed the paint palette, color palette class this morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry.
Good to hear.
What were you saying?
Caldorf is saying
Caldorf.
something kind of interesting here. Okay, so Caldorf, I was talking to Graham about this yesterday because Graham plays D&D still, modern D&D, and I have not played since 3.5, which is like what they call like or Pathfinder, right? Okay, Caldorf is pointing out, and again, this is helpful here. He says back in old AD&D, so this was like. I mean, this is pretty old. I don't know how old Caldorf is, but this is almost the 70s. But also, I was playing
Caldorf is
AD&D second edition
87
in the
years old.
90s. D&D went to third edition. Well, I was like late in I was like in high school or something when that happened. But as a kid, really young kid, first D&D was advanced D&D for me too, second edition.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, in that when you made your class up and you rolled your ability scores, and you know that changed how people used to do that, but. Whatever you put your scores at, elves got like +1 to dexterity and -1 to constitution. Dwarves got like +1 to constitution, -1 to charisma.
Yeah.
Humans didn't get a plus or a minus. So that was one thing. It was like you were kind of average. Again, and
Yeah.
humans being used as like the baseline of what a stat should be. We see that a lot, right? Like, or we think that, like even in Sigmar, even today, New Cities of Sigmar, humans, like where we had these stat lines, right? We've talked about on the channel before that they have not been able to figure out the dwarf stat line. Quick aside, sidebar, I maintained hit on 3, wound on 3, 1 attack. Okay, that's my pitch to Matt Rose of what the dwarf...
When we see him, we'll tell him.
Yeah.
He loves getting rule suggestions.
Yeah, he
thrown in
does.
his
He
face.
does, yeah. Hey,
Everyone
Matt, I've
knows.
noticed you can't
Matt.
figure out dwarves.
Oh my God.
But elves are
But
figured
I have
out.
some advice for you.
Elves are figured out. Hit on 3s, because they're skilled. Wound on 4s, because they're not that strong. Humans are 4s and 4s, right? That's like just the generic stat line.
just like a horse's hooves.
Horses' hooves are 5s and 3s.
Okay.
Orcs are 4s and 3s, right?
Okay.
Goblins are 4s and 5s. Like, they figured most other races out. Dwarves seem to be the one that eludes
Yeah.
them. So, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Or remember that, sorry. I definitely remember that, Caldorf, that this idea that you, like, buffed up these other races in these weird ways. Let's see. Oh, Looney says dwarf should be 4s, 3s, 2 attacks, 2 health. The health one is weird. And 4s and 3s is interesting, but the implication there is that they're stronger than humans, as strong as orcs, and as skilled as humans and orcs. So I don't know if that's correct. I feel like they're more skilled and stronger, but slower, and that's why I propose 1 attack. Anyway. Okay, so any okay. Oh wait, somebody else said something up here. Okay, Polly says generally I think race is a major component of a character is a bit strange. Well, and this is what's changed about modern 40k or excuse me, modern D&D apparently.
Okay.
Is that it's less centered on your race and more centered on background. So not to get too woke here on the channel, but
my
like
goodness.
realistically,
God forbid.
globally speaking, we tend to associate race things, like different things different races do, like the foods they eat or the music with their. We tend to associate with race.
But it's really culture.
It's really culture.
It's not race.
Race,
yeah. Like,
race
like
does
American
nothing. Right. Yeah.
is not a race, but there's definitely things that Americans do.
Right. Right.
Versus, yeah.
It's incidental that it's the
Yeah.
case because of history and how like human evolution worked that everyone
Right.
in sub-Saharan Africa is black.
Like monocultures
It's not-
are going to
right.
fall under both.
Right.
Because that's the way reality works.
Right. So I agree. I like that, Polly, and yeah, I appreciate that more modern take on it. However, things like dark vision, like things that would be theoretically, it's a weird word to use in D&D, but like biological, right? Like elves are more fragile.
Oh, sure,
And
yeah.
dwarves have night vision because they live and work in mines their whole lives or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. And it's fantasy. Like, it makes sense to apply it definitely in fantasy, I think.
Looney says 4+ hitting dwarves hitting on 4 represents being drunk most of the time, being under the influence.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, yeah, so then the question kind of is like what we want to talk about is what makes humans in a world where you have these other options.
world.
What makes humans
The one you go for.
interesting, and what are like some reoccurring themes? Now,
Saul said up here, I got into Militarum because I play Gene Stealer cults.
right, which is
So Gene Stealer cults are not human. They're Xenos, but they're like kind of human, but they are half Tyranids. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't classify them as human at that point.
right.
But they can, but it sounds like they can align with Astra Militarum.
Well,
Like-
yeah, sometimes you buy, like, there's actually even like there are some kits where you, like, for a while you could blend them and it represented like your like the cultures, like the early infestation.
Yeah, like
or,
how they're becoming, like they're in this process of becoming these Gene Stealer cults.
Yeah, they had
Various stages or whatever.
right. They had this weird component. Folks at home, who knows exactly the GS, I guess, saw, right, where they were like they had this weird element where it's like they start out more human and then get less human and then reset back to be like the way that their like
gross.
generations work or something. It's kind of interesting.
I shouldn't paint from so far away.
Yeah, so like what basically what makes humans unique as like an entity in Sigmar or in the 40k
Or
setting?
attractive as a choice, like to
Yeah.
play. Yeah.
Yeah. Like why would you play this faction?
Right.
I know for me, chatting about Sigmar for a sec, I do have to say that I think one of the reasons that we kind of want to talk about this is you know, we are a more Sigmar focused channel than we are 40k. Guard stuff is coming out, Imperial Guard, i.e. Astra Militarum. And I would say, you know, honestly, when I was playing 40k, I often did think about starting a Astra Militarum army.
Oh, I remember that actually.
Yeah, and there were a couple ways. One of the ways I was going to do it with all the Ash Waste Raiders from Necromunda, the like little
Yeah.
creepy guys with their helmets, and those are humans, right?
Okay.
They look like they might be aliens, but and they're even. Like
I don't really know Necromunda, like, but I hear
Yeah,
you.
I also really want to do like a Imperial Navy themed Astra Militarum army because I really like the actually we're gonna see it a little later today, somebody's project. But I really like the flying vehicle. We talked about that last week. That came out like
Yeah.
right when we started. It seemed cool to make like the ground wing of the Imperial Navy, because the game itself didn't really support like having a flying army too much. But that was really based on the aesthetic. Like, I think the aesthetic in Warhammer 40,000 for Astra Militarum is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, take World War II and sci-fi-ize it?
Yeah.
What's the word?
There is no word. You just made it up.
There's no word. Sci-fi.
Apply sci-fi to World War II.
Yeah, which yeah.
Yeah, which has been done.
Has been done.
Yeah. So it fits.
Yeah. Because it's funny, because if you look at like modern American tanks or like military vehicles, they don't look like that much. Some of them do, I guess. Some of them honestly but it's kind of funny.
Do we have glue? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
super
gonna
glue?
I'm gonna glue him on, I think, at this point.
Let's see. Okay, Saul says Gen 0 are humans infected by a gene stealer. Gen 1 are aberrants, Gen 2 acolytes, and then neophytes and heroes. And Gen 5 are pure strain. Yeah, I still don't 100% understand how it works, but I remember there was like a weird generational like back and forth, and that ultimately sometimes they would come out looking almost human, and then like the next generation they're like pure gene stealers again or something. It's very weird. And was sort of built into their lore about how they are able to hide in society. Like there's this one generation that's like almost indistinguishable from humans, and then
Yeah.
Let's see. Polly says Necromon is a good illustration that you don't really need aliens to make very different cultures and aesthetics.
Okay.
Like it's just an all human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. You could say that also about Game of Thrones.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of variety in how humans behave.
Yeah,
across different groups. That is true. Like, it's a good point. That gets kind of watered down if you're playing the human army.
Right.
But you can actually get a lot of variety out of that if you want.
Yeah, but now are you attracted to all human settings?
Well, that's the thing. It's funny that I'm part of this conversation. Like, I appreciate human beings, like, and all the cool things we do. I was talking about this Friday on Journeys, right? Just like how easy it is to actually make a difference in your world as a single person. But when I go to play, yeah, I'm not seeking out necessarily human stuff. Like I'm literally looking at like the model or the the little represented, the meeple, whatever it is, and I'm like, which one looks the coolest? Like which one is the cutest or looks most like a unicorn or whatever, like bullshit thing in my head. So I'm not like typically seeking out human. When I do,
yeah,
I don't make a good human. When I do, I'm like, which one is like the rogue? Which one is the troublemaker rogue? Does their own thing.
Yeah, well, okay, but like...
So I'm trying to think like how I answer your question.
Well, another thing that made you pick some of the Sigmar armies you're into is the prevalence of animals.
Yeah.
So would you pick a Sigmar army that had a ton of animals in it if
Probably.
it was a human army?
Probably.
And frankly, those sorry.
That's kind of what I mean. Soulblight in a way is sort of like can kind of. I mean, vampires used to be people.
Yeah.
So I guess so.
Right. Or like I mean, honestly, I think the Sigmar design team has learned that people like the cute animals and the mounts and stuff, right? And like, frankly, Stormcast weirdly have almost more animals than the other army. Again, they're not technically human, but they came from humans.
Yeah.
And even cities now are starting to get, they have a lot of horses, but they're starting to get, they have the little gargoylians.
I'm excited to see if this little guy does anything.
The little panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little cat.
Right, they're starting to get things. The elf friend they teased.
Yeah.
Zahn, who has the two-headed like griffin thing. So, yeah, I mean, I guess like you're saying you'd pick a human faction if it satisfied that.
That's
criteria.
the itch I'm trying to scratch.
Yeah,
I want to paint animals. That being said, I love painting skin. So I just need humans that are naked. Then I'll pick that. For other reasons.
Humans that are naked, yeah. Well, I mean, you and
But,
Saray are painting a lot of Slanesh
it's
right now, and
true.
the Blissbarb archers are not naked,
Mostly
but
naked.
pretty close. Yeah. Yeah. I've often been kind of curious about what makes people just dive headfirst into like a human.
I still don't feel like I've heard that answer in chat. I'm a single person and I don't make a difference. Thanks, Meg. Jesus, Looney. That's not true.
Let's see. Veterans. If you're a veteran, you play Astra Militarum. That's funny. I remember when I was playing, a lot of veterans I interacted with played Tau.
The cat hair.
And I think like Tau feels like the explanation I've heard. I'm not sure if I heard this from a veteran, but someone at some point, might have been Brett, pointed out that like Tau probably operate in game the closest to modern American like warfare, which is like we're not like charging the Taliban with chainsaws. Like
What?
we use guns.
We're not?
We use guns and
What are we investing all of this military effort into then?
and develop our technology and like
Let's do chainsaws.
you know what I mean, like care about the safety of our soldiers and try not to take
No, you just
unnecessary
wanna look
losses. Yeah, exactly, right? That's like
Yeah.
I feel like and I can't say
fucking damn
I encountered a ton of veterans that played Tau, but I definitely knew two that were two veterans, didn't know each other, two different parts of the country. That like Tau was the army, and it was like I don't think I ever asked one of them why do you play Tau, and they're like, well, it reminds me of my job, it reminds me of being in the military, whatever. Like, but yeah. The wink of Sigmar resetting. Etisio's asking. We have talked about this a lot over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it's a fair call out.
Yeah, we have talked about this a lot. And I think, like, as far as that topic in a vacuum, it's sort of like the general takeaway I think I have and a lot of people on staff have is like, okay, cool, let's see it. I know Brad's like, all right, sounds good. Like, if they're resetting the world, they're changing how the world works.
Is it going to change the way, like, humans interact with Stormcast? Or...
that's a good question.
Right?
Right.
Like... What does the reset mean? So the reset, we're going under the assumption that reset just means like the lore is progressing. Like reset doesn't mean, oh, Age of Sigmar is going away. So as far as that matters, in what ways do we see the lore resetting or the lore progressing?
Right.
I don't know. Like if Sigmar dies and doesn't, I mean, can't someone just bring him back? Isn't that kind of how this whole thing works? Does that mean he's mortal? Like, does that mean, what does that mean about mortals
Yeah.
being Stormcast?
Yeah. And they were like, oh, Stormcast aren't going to be immortal anymore. And you know, they've kind of called, I can't remember if it was Brad. Yeah, I think Brad was calling that out, or it might have been Saray actually, that they were saying like, they've kind of written themselves into this weird spot with them being immortal and being able to return, which is that like there's really no consequences for them.
Right.
Now they've started to develop this with the Reclusians, right?
Will there be a new Sigmar?
Yeah, will there be?
Will it be the Age of Neve?
Yeah, will they change the name of the game? What's going to happen? And
it'll say Age of Sigmar, but it'll be a little bow on the logo.
Because Neve.
Because of Neve. Age of Neve.
Yeah, they put a little pink bow
Oh God.
on all their branding. Yeah.
See.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to change the name to Last World. And I think as far as humans like would go in this new world, I can't imagine that they will actually go in and nitty-gritty change elements of like the existing armies as we play them today. Mm-hmm. I think we're seeing that change over time right now, you know, in how the armies are getting developed. You know, in 4th Ed, everything got
Age of Nagash.
everything got pared back. And everyone was like, where's my flavor? And now as the books are coming out, we're getting that flavor.
Yeah.
And the lore is advancing. If you take the time to read any of the books that come out, the battle tomes, you see a lot of lore advancement in them, actually. They are hiding a lot of lore advancement in the battle tomes.
When you people that play humans, when you pick, like, build your army or whatever, are you imagining yourself as, like, part of that army? Is that part of the draw
Yeah.
of playing humans? Like, oh, that's me. I'm the general. I mean, because I feel like I don't do that, but if I were, I would just do that with my fantasy army either way. Like, me, I'm the unicorn. That's me, I'm the unicorn.
Yeah, like,
You know,
I can
but, like,
be an
but
elf or
is
a
that,
ghost.
like, important to people?
Yeah, I don't
when they're,
know.
when they're playing humans. Like, I want this to feel like me on the field.
Well, no, your first question, is that important to you if you're not playing a human?
No, that wasn't my first question.
So, sorry, your other point, you're backing up a bit.
Yeah.
You said, like, is that...
Well, for me personally, like, I
do
don't, it doesn't need to be a human for me to feel connected to the model is my point. But for people that do play human-based armies, is that part of it? Like, do you feel more connected to your, whoever, like, do you feel like one of them is proxying you on the field?
Well, I guess I'm asking you.
But anyway.
My rebuttal is I'm asking you, do you like feeling connected to your models? Do you want to feel connected to your models? Do you have favorite models you like taking, whether they're named or unnamed heroes or whatever it is?
Itzio is saying, I think so. Elijah calling out that might be the case sometimes, yeah. Do I connect to my army by feeling sorry for it, that I'm telling it what to do. That's how I connect to it. I don't think I'm a very good general, but that's okay. I'm like, but you look good doing it. You look good failing.
Because you like the painting so much.
I do
right?
such a good job painting. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. I get that though.
But
no, that's fair. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I connect better to my army if I've painted it and I put thought and care into the paint job. I guess.
I'm asking, I guess, because
like I'll get sad. Like if I were to play Lumineth, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm the person on the unicorn, but I'd be very sad if that one when that one dies.
Right.
I'll be like, oh,
gotcha. Okay.
I didn't want that one to die.
Well, I mean, because like when you were playing Soulblight more, you were doing a lot of Veracross.
Yes.
Now, did you end up thinking like Chattakar and Bella D were cool?
You know what's funny? You're right, because I did paint the wolves, like cool animals, and we're done. Like they painted up so fast, and I was like, I don't want to paint more wolves. I have enough wolves.
Right.
They all look the same. But like painting the characters is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's like stuff going on, and they have personalities. And,
right.
Like doing like a Chattakar voice, or like like that's fun. That's part of like the connection there, I guess.
But like I guess like what I'm asking is
yeah.
Do you feel like, oh, I like being known as somebody that likes Veracross, or like I like Chattakar, and like I like the connection to Chattakar and to Bella D and or like those characters, or like I think John really likes Vordry. Like he likes
the guy.
Liberty Fires is, I don't know if he's here, but I remember Liberty
not.
Fires really likes like the lore of, a lot of people like the lore of Vordry. And then when the character comes out and he's good, they're like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Like I identified, for lack of a better word, with this character.
Right.
Do you feel that? Do you pick armies that you think will help you do that? Or not really, you're picking them based on looking cool? Which I think is the... Sorry, let me ask that differently.
I'm listening.
Which I think is what you're saying, but as you play, did you feel like, oh, I like Croak. I think Croak is cool. Or, oh, I like Chattakar. I think Chattakar is cool. Like, I want to play Chattakar because I like this character. It's like wanting to see your favorite character in an episode.
You know what? No.
No, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I literally just pick them based on how they look.
Okay.
When I'm playing with them,
yeah,
then it's like, now I want to make them say stupid things or whatever, right? Give them like personality when I like yell at them or wipe someone else out or roll bad dice. Like, okay, what's their mood today? This is kind of defining it. But that being said, now that I have played with them, like there's all these talks about new shows and stuff, like Age of Sigmar shows. I'm like, boy, I sure hope they include Croak, like, because now I like the guy, right? Because I've been playing with him and he's cool and now that's sort of where I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's why I kind of think that I was so disappointed by Black Talon season 2 is that they made this
Could not connect to the characters.
they made this decision to bringing 2 named characters, which was Bellicor, a big IP element for Games Workshop. I mean, he's also in 40K.
Yeah.
And Eternus. And I just think that I was just so disappointed by the depiction of those 2.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys made this up and got us all hyped and made this cool ass model, and then this is how you depict them when you get the opportunity on a show? It's just like really disappointing. Polly says Croak has no character, but I think that could kind of be what is interesting to see. Like,
what do we do with this guy?
Yeah, now, the problem now is I don't trust the show Black Talon to do this anymore.
No.
I think they could get it back if they do it in season 3. I'll give them another chance.
Listen, we're gonna watch it because we have to do it. We
I
have
don't
to,
know.
Like, we have to do the GW thing.
I know, but prediction: there's not going to be any more Black Talon seasons.
That also might.
I think they screwed that one up, and I think unfortunately someone who might be validly to blame for it is
Matt
going
Rose.
to get yelled at.
Yeah,
and
Matt Rose.
And that's going to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be more pride and strife when depicting humans. That, you know what? That does bother me about Black Talon, because they don't do that. The humans are nothing. The humans are not part of the show, period.
Yeah.
What goes on in Stormcast land, right? Like, no one knows, because all we see are these 3 people or 4 people sitting in an empty hall all the time.
And
where are the humans? Like, that would
Right.
actually make that show better.
Yeah.
Like, we're missing that human connection in that show.
Yeah. I agree.
Warhammer Plus reaction.
I agree.
Yeah. Like, I want to know what human life is like every day and why we care about the Stormcast saving the realms.
Yeah.
Like, what do I care? It doesn't sound like they do anything. They're just sitting around in halls. Like,
Right,
you know,
and empty halls.
like,
There's
this
barely
isn't-
even another Stormcast in there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So,
that I was kind of like,
anyway.
we talked about that, and we thought
yeah, like when you're playing, there's that in the novels, which is great. When you're playing your army, you can build up a cool army and give it that character and that
now,
depth.
Black Talon is dropping.
Funny how their show went the other way with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I can totally understand that.
And Swedish Carbs, real quick, the other comment you had that I want to address is you were saying you're hoping in Cities that they bring in a hammer unit. I agree with you on that. I'm wondering, well, one, either if Cavaliers will just become that more. That's the closest thing we have. Or 2, if we're supposed to be getting that from our cog fort, because maybe that's our hammer. It's just a cog fort sitting there and blasting things all over the board.
Oh my god, you guys, how are you going to kit bash your cog forts? Yeah.
But I want to chat about cities for a little bit, because that is what we are painting right now.
That's literally what's happening.
But before we do that,
yes.
something I think is going to help with that is talking about how we look at humans in, let's say, the world of Sigmar, but in anything, like how do you design humans? And one of the things we've often kind of talked about or thought about is what makes humans currently unique. Like, it's hard to, on a planet where there's 8 billion of us, and we hate a lot of the other ones, and we're frustrated at each other all the time,
Fridays.
blah, blah, blah. What makes humans actually cool? And not like cool, like, oh, that human is cool, like Keanu Reeves is cool, we like Keanu Reeves, but literally
just
what
human beings.
What makes humans special. And of course, because we're a YouTube channel, when we talk about this, we need to rank it.
It's true. We do.
We absolutely need to rank these.
So there we go.
Okay, so what we have here, these are actually going to be, these images, first of all, we want to just thank Envato.
Envato, of course.
We use a stock site called Envato.
It's actually not Envato who we should be thanking. It's the individuals who make up Envato. The humans behind Envato.
But there is a problem with that, which is that also Envato sucks.
Oh.
It sucks. I don't like it. Other stock sites are not much better. In general, stock sites just totally suck. So that's that.
Okay, thanks, Envato.
Yeah, thanks, Envato. And thanks all these pictures, which are also mostly pretty sucky. But we'll
Wow.
each time we get to a picture.
Why are we starting this way?
Oh, because these pictures just aren't that like every time a picture comes up, it's like, okay, what is this superpower that humans have, right? Like what's the superpower today?
Yeah.
For example, this one is what?
Do you know? Do you even know?
No.
Okay. This was vocal cords.
Our vocal cords.
We have
okay.
control over our vocal cords.
Okay.
And we can do a lot of cool sounds with our vocal cords.
One of the things we were like kind of thinking about is like, so Graham told me about this theory. Have you guys heard of orcs or humans or space orcs theory? And I guess it's like a deep nerd theory, which is basically that we're weird, and when we go out and meet other alien species, you know, we all have this view that humans are the baseline or whatever, hit on force, win on force, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
We might actually be terrifying, right? Like every other intelligent race we find might be like this tall.
What the fuck?
And fragile. We might be absolutely horrifying.
Nobody ever wants to bring up, like, we might actually be the most advanced thing that exists.
And yeah.
Which is hard to wrap when you think about how big everything is.
Space. Outer space is big.
It's bigger than the Earth.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the sun.
You can fit a bunch of Earths in outer space.
You could fit
at least
a bunch of our solar systems in outer space.
That's wild.
That's how
to think
big
about.
it is.
Like
and then even more.
Multiple solar
It's so
systems.
big. So
can
like
go
the
in outer
idea
space.
that humans would be the most advanced thing is kind of a wild notion. But possible, because anything's possible. So anyway, what were we talking about? Yelling? We can yell.
Okay, so vocal cords are super interesting as a concept because, like, a lot of other primates in particular, not as smart as humans, but can accomplish a lot of the same things we can do, but their vocal cords are super limited. It's kind of thought that our vocal cords started getting really serious like 70,000 years ago, something like that.
Wow,
and supported our cognitive revolution, which happened around there.
Mm-hmm.
And that concept is that, like, how do we know how other alien species communicate with each other? I think presumably any alien species that was super advanced would probably be able to, like, interact and communicate with each other. But maybe our way of doing it is really easy and simple. I move my vocal cords, it comes out of my mouth, it goes into everyone's ears.
Mm-hmm.
We've developed technology that
need everyone to have ears.
Yeah, we've developed technology. Right, that's a good point. Technology that's happening right now to capture things I'm saying. Right, this is kind of that theory of like technology is indistinguishable from magic. And
oh, fair.
It's going in. Look at this fucking microphone. Look at this fucking thing. It's a little piece of plastic.
All magic is just tech that hasn't been explained yet.
Yeah.
That's all magic is.
We've developed magic so that I can talk to Polly in the Netherlands right now. Thankfully, he can't talk to me back.
We might be the baddies. It's true. You just don't know.
But when we hang out on Discord, he can talk to me. Like, we can literally have these, right? So
I know.
It's kind of interesting.
But you don't need vocal cords for Polly, to listen to Polly. But yeah, so where are we ranking vocal cords as a superpower, I guess?
I honestly think, what do you think?
We're like saying this is against like, are we comparing? We're just comparing these to like other human traits, right? We're not like, this is pretty cool because an alien probably can't do this. Like, we're not doing that, right?
No, let's do a little bit of both. Okay. Make it hard on ourselves.
Well, I don't know how to judge that.
No, nobody would. But...
Like, can aliens talk? I don't know, maybe. Have you seen Arrival? Like, they kind of talk in that. Like,
okay, that's a really good point.
Like, I mean, but it's not like we can understand it. But does that make it worse? Like, or is just that we don't have advanced enough tech to talk to them in Arrival? Like, right? So this is, I don't know. I don't know how to judge this. I don't know how to compare this.
Well, in Arrival,
I will say vocal cords compared to not having vocal cords, like, animals, I think is pretty useful. Because we can make sounds that imitate other things also to an extent.
Right.
With our vocal cords.
We can do a lot. Joplin, one of our cats, cats apparently mostly vocalize to humans, not to other cats, which is very interesting. Joplin just always sounds like he's whining to us, almost always. So, like, we process it as, why are you walking up and whining at us all the time, right?
When he might just be telling us about his day.
Yeah, he might just be saying hi in the morning.
He doesn't know how to control his vocal cords. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like vocal cords are up pretty high, to be
Same.
fair. Yeah.
You want to start at A?
I was going to say start at S.
S? Okay, let's start at
Fucking
S.
put
I
it
like
in
S.
S,
I like
man.
S.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Okay, next is
Digits.
digits. Now, this one is interesting because
You can grab things.
we can grab things.
We can make things.
We can make things. There is a world in which you can imagine an alien species that has our brain power or even more, but also...
Booney is saying vocal cords are redundant. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow, that is some... What's his name? The crazy AI guy out here, Sam Altman, whatever. That is some lunacy. Checks out the name though. Like you can imagine an alien species. This actually happens in Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah.
Sorry, real quick.
No,
Meg.
sorry, you're good.
So 40K fans, Tau have a lot of species in their alliance, the Tau Empire. Many of them are not suitable for combat, and so they don't show up in the game. And when you hear them get described, one of them is like a little psychic worm with no fingers or hands or arms or anything. One of them is like a giant floating, like weird, almost looks like a polar bear type thing that like isn't fast, it's not agile, it can't move around.
Yeah.
Like, or watch any sci-fi, like Rick and Morty even, a comedy. There's all kinds of aliens that are smart, but can't like grab and manipulate
What about
things.
Tyranids? Don't they have like hooves? Do they have actual fingers?
Gene stealers can.
They do have fingers.
But
yeah.
that's sort of the role of gene stealers, is to be that
Be
kind of
human,
like adaptable
yeah. It's like
vanguard.
a special thing.
Yeah.
Because they don't all have that. Well, then some of them, like their hands literally just become guns.
Right.
So then you have
that's-
one job.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
the having fingers gives you
it's adaptable.
right.
Right. I can
You
make
don't-
a gun.
You
and
don't
hold
have
it.
to just be a gun.
As an American, I love that we use guns immediately.
course.
As an American, I can make guns. I can
Well, okay, fine.
two guns. I can hold them sideways. Look
Also,
cool.
you don't have
One
to
big
just
gun?
be a fork and a spoon. You can hold a fork and a spoon. You can even hold chopsticks.
Chopsticks. I can use my two hands, if I was smart enough, to make a third arm and a third hand that attaches to me to hold a third gun. There's so much you can do with hands.
Yeah.
That
I can use my hands
guns
to
or
hold your
chopsticks.
hands.
Yeah, we can
and
hold
then
hands.
we can have 4 hands.
4 hands, yeah. There's all kinds of things. Often the gun is a different guy. Oh, yeah, like in Tyranids, yeah, he's saying that it is still kind of how what you're saying is still true, but that is also like another little organism that's like adapted.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. These are pretty good. What do you think?
Hands are pretty good.
Digits are pretty good.
What beats hands? Should we just put it in S tier?
Let's start in
Let's
S.
just
We
put
might
it
have
in
to
S
move
tier.
things down.
I
Wow,
don't know,
humans are pretty cool.
Maybe everything belongs in S tier.
So far, we've accomplished
Because humans
talking
are
and touching.
so cool.
Talking and touching. Okay. What's
So
next?
dumb.
What's next?
So dumb.
What's
I'm trying. All right. Here. Colors. We can see colors.
we can see colors.
Yeah. And you said it was important because of berries. So this kid's wearing glasses and looking at berries behind him,
Yeah.
I guess.
Apparently, the I guess the theory is that plants are kind of broadcasting to different things, different messages. And they want some things, plants kind of evolve to say, I want you to eat me, I don't want you to eat me, right?
Yeah.
Nightshade family, which is one of our favorite families to eat, doesn't actually want to be eaten by us. It wants
So
to mostly
weird.
be eaten by birds or like
Yeah.
peppers especially.
Yeah.
If you're trying to brag and be like, oh, I can eat really hot wings or whatever. Now this might be a little weird because he's a bird, but theoretically Big Bird Big Bird on hot ones would be interesting because I think he could eat any level.
Cannibalism.
He could eat any level.
Oh, because of that.
Big Bird could eat.
Yeah,
well,
he wouldn't care.
But also he might care because of what you're saying.
Because he'd care because of cannibalism,
It's
but not because of spicy level. Yeah.
It's true, but also if you go out to the park out here and we take a turkey, like pieces
We
of
take it-
chicken,
oh, okay.
we take pieces of chicken
Yeah,
or
and
turkey
feed
and we
the-
feed it to ducks, they will eat it immediately. They're not going to care.
Yeah. Yeah, colors are D tier for plants, but our ability to see color must be an S. Yeah, of course. Of course it's S tier. Our ability to read colors.
I don't think it's quite as good as hand. I think it's A.
Okay, fine.
Right? Like it's okay.
I was hoping
like,
we could start a gag where everything is S tier and we're talking
Everything
about
is-
how great humans are. It's fine. There's actually things out there that can see more colors than we can. But I also do think it's cool how we can see that something's poisonous for us, and we're like, man, we're gonna eat it anyway. We're gonna eat it anyway because we're humans.
It's not.
We
It's
do
not,
what we want.
It's not. It's like nice try being annoying.
Yeah.
We'll roll the dice.
What was this one? Being cold or something?
Oh, it's like endothermic, being
Okay,
warm-blooded,
Like,
essentially.
yeah, being able to kind of regulate
Yeah.
a bit better. Yeah,
think
up to a certain point.
I do think it's pretty easy to imagine sci-fi worlds and aliens species out there that are not warm-blooded.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And therefore are severely limited in, or forced to develop their tech around, devote resources to being like, cool, if I want to colonize this dark planet that hardly ever has any sunlight and is cold or whatever.
Yeah.
I have to,
Star Wars posits that you can even float in outer space and still survive.
It does? What is this from? You brought this up
Doesn't
earlier
Leia
today?
float around in outer space in like the beginning of the second to last Star Wars movie? And she like lives. This happens like right away in the movie, and that's when I was like, off.
One of the new movies?
I'm not watching that. Yeah.
Is she using like a Jedi power or something?
I guess some stupid Jedi power. Yeah. But yeah, in the abyss, we can survive the cold. Right? She becomes depressurized.
Depressurized is something. She dies.
She dies, but
I don't think that's
based
real.
on
But
reality,
they kind of
right?
do this thing where
okay.
they're like, it's like if they
they
let
ran
her.
out of like suits. They ran out of oxygen suits, so they're like, how are we gonna get her from this boat to the one that's not sinking?
Right.
We'll just fill her up with water.
And then get it out of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a safe idea.
No, it's not safe. She dies.
I think I remember
But
reading
anyway.
it is somewhat grounded in reality, hypothetically,
Sure,
but
but
the
you
risk
probably
would be.
like be like a vegetable or something.
Yeah, the risk
afterwards.
is
But
not-
anyways,
yeah.
but yeah, we're pretty adaptable to weather, right?
To climate. Weirdly.
Yeah.
But what's funny about it is like on Earth itself, there's a cat right here. The humble
Hey,
cat.
cat.
The humble cat. And actually, I'm not going to go into this
The humble cat.
into the weeds here on this today, but one of the things in doing some research for this that I stumbled upon I won't go too deep into it, but it's called perfect evolution kind of theory. It's sort of a new theory that and the candidates for it are like the two big ones that they reference are cat family and monitor lizards.
That's so funny.
Like Komodo dragon, and basically what it is if you look at a lot of other species, including bears, is a good one. Bears, the panda bear, and
Bears.
which is a bear. I know a lot of people think
Oh
it's
my gosh,
yeah.
we don't have to.
Okay, no, but you're not the only one that thinks that. A lot of people. Okay, sorry, I should have thrown you under the bus either. Okay.
We have these private conversations before the stream, and you're airing them.
Panda bears eat.
In front of all my
Panda bears
friends.
eat bamboo. Polar bears eat only meat, and grizzlies are omnivores. And then like sun bears eat only social insects, like ants. They're anteaters.
Only
basically.
social
Yeah. Yes.
insects.
Yeah, they're basically ant
Only
and termite
insects
eaters.
with friends.
Soups, you might actually be right. I know that crab thing where like everything evolves into a crab.
What's the deal with panda?
What's the deal with panda bears? That's all I'm gonna give.
Zach's just saying that panda bears are bears. That's all. That's all he's
Yeah.
saying. That's it.
And basically, like what evolutionary scientists are pointing out with bears is that the species has not figured out a good system, hit a solid point, and then split off. And that's what's happened with cats and monitor lizards, is that it got to a really good thing that worked really well, and then split off. What's happening with bears, dogs are in this category, a lot of things are in this category, most dolphins and whales. If you look and you say, why are all whales so different from each other? This one eats this one looks like this. Cats and monitor lizards aren't like that. Like
Okay.
Bartok and a lion look and act very similarly. There's only a few small differences, other than size and like coat color and stuff like that. So you hit a point, you get a good system, i.e. the cat or the monitor lizard. Vulture is another one. And then you go, okay, cool, this thing can go all over the world now and be like awesome. Bears are still trying to figure out this. And one of the funny things that you kind of see is like almost every bear species in the world is on the brink of extinction.
Oh God.
And yeah, yes, everyone's like humans are a problem. Of course, we're causing it, but polar bears are super specialized in this way that's like, as a species, they're like trying to figure out what bear could work, right? Basically, like which one of the bears will come out on top, or will any of them come out on top, or they all just go extinct or whatever. So
it's sad to think about.
yeah, Polly, it's hard to figure out what other ones. The only two I saw were that like multiple people agreed upon were cats and monitor lizards, and then I think like vulture came up, or like some birds of prey, basically. But anyway, the idea here with endothermic reaction is that humans are actually kind of pretty good at like going to anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. What do you rank this one?
I don't know. We still have to wear like a lot of like layers and shit. And use AC, and I don't think we're as adaptable as.
So yeah, we're not that. So like C,
I don't know, maybe B or C. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe B.
It's okay. It could be better. Is my point.
Okay.
Yeah.
This next one.
Well, we'll see what it is. Imagination. Our imagination has taken us so far.
Yeah,
even into outer space.
We didn't want to talk about like too many brain things. Clearly, human brains are pretty good.
I mean,
compared to what we know, which is like
this little pea brain.
Yeah,
right here.
pea-brained animals.
Yeah. I mean, this one makes us extremely special, though.
Yeah.
Not a lot. What else out there says like what if?
Cause and effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people think it's like a few things like crows, dolphins.
Being curious, like having ideas, building things, like that's what has gotten us as far as we have. And I don't think there's a lot else out there. I mean, I guess if we stumbled upon an alien species that found its way to us, you would assume they also have an imagination. Because what makes something want to leave,
right?
Like explore,
right?
It's imagining what else is beyond, right?
Right,
like what are we going to learn?
Yeah.
What can we? Yeah.
Yeah, I think imagination is pretty S tier.
I think so too.
Right out of the gate. Without imagination, I imagine
I can't. It doesn't work.
I imagine
fallacy
that the highest, like you would basically get to like chimp or bonobo status, and that's about it. Like I don't know how much further you could go.
Right.
Right. You would get to a point where you're safe in your ecosystem, or like a cat. Right. Cats are pretty once they make it past being kittens, or kit. Yeah, I think even like lions are called kittens, right? Or cubs. Yeah. Once you make it past being a cub, you're pretty safe. Most cat species are like pretty safe in their environments. Mm-hmm. Quote unquote apex predators. So like, yeah, you're like, cool, I'm good. I don't need to, like, go to Mars.
Yeah. Did you rank that one?
No.
Go ahead. Here, I'll do it. You can't do it.
Oh.
Here. All right, we're putting that in S tier. I think that might be one of our most important traits.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Prune fingers.
Oh, okay. Now this picture, right? Prune fingers. This is kind of funny, like the ability that your fingers and stuff get pruny in water. And so you can
I love
grip.
this very specific trait that we have.
You can grip better. This is one of our lesser cool traits.
It's cool in the fact that like it happens and you're like, why the fuck does this happen? Moving on with my life. But then if you actually go look it up, it's like, oh, there's a reason. Like, and the reason makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Good thing I can pick up the shampoo bottle.
Yeah, it's like, so you can pick things up in water, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think at this point we'd have gloves.
It gives you some grip.
We would have invented some gloves or something. I mean, it's very handy, but I think when you look at some of these other ones, it's pretty low.
Yeah, it's got a very specific use, which is pick up shampoo bottles. So I don't think we can put it in S tier.
I think it's D.
You think it's D tier?
Well, we're saying all of these are good.
Yeah. Oh, right.
It's
So
not,
relative to the other ones, it's D tier good.
Right.
It's not, still good.
It's not like our evolutionary trait of getting cancer, which would really be D tier. We're only ranking good ones.
I don't even know if that'd be D tier.
We're only ranking good ones.
Yeah. That's true.
Within the context of good ones, I think prune fingers is D.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. We can do that. Oh, sorry. Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, well, yeah, what's the next one?
Yeah. Endurance.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Grab fish to eat, fail to grab fish, you die. That's how he got there.
Yeah. Well, kind of, Polly, but also, hear me out. Stand in the middle of the shallows with a giant rock above your head and smash the fucking fish with it.
But you still gotta grab it out of the water,
And then,
maybe? I don't know.
Then you can get it,
Yeah.
right? So, yes. I mean, he's right, of course, right? And all this is pre-human and probably
Who knows?
pre-tool usage.
We weren't there, so we don't know.
People know. People,
no one
that's how
knows.
science and history works.
No one has any idea how this
well,
works.
this is prehistory, but this is what an archaeologist is. Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Or using whatever, a tool to get it. But the endurance thing is funny. We were talking about, we heard this forever ago. There's this race in Arizona every year, I guess, where humans race horses.
Oh, yes. There's two cool human races. One in Tennessee, which is the Barclays. This one, where you're racing horses.
The Barclays one is just insanity.
It is insane.
And pushes the limit of human.
Yeah.
How long is it? 25 miles or something?
No, it is 100 miles. It is a 20-mile marathon. It's basically a 20-mile loop that you do 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awful. Over the course of the weekend. And it's timed. And if you don't do it within the amount of time, you lose. Like, you don't,
Yeah.
you fail.
Yeah.
But yours is humans versus horses.
Yeah, and pretty much
humans win.
Pretty much every year humans win. And I forget how long this one is, but the reason humans win is because clearly in a sprint, a horse is going to win. But in over the course of like a long haul, miles, humans actually are significantly better than any other animal for endurance. Like we can cross really long distances.
No Bartok. He's trying to drink the dirty
over
water.
an amount of time that sounds long, but is actually like quite efficient.
Yeah.
And that is one that's like super interesting to think about how that will compare to other alien species, because that is one that, because we are plains dwellers who hunted every animal.
Yeah.
And moved around for water, followed herds. And that's sort of what they said. They said like this race, this podcast we were listening to talked about how the reason humans can do this is because horses were something we ate. And so we can beat them in a race if we group up, get our spears, and just follow them. We know where they're going, and we get there, and they're tired because they've been running the whole time, and we show up and we can kill them.
Right.
Pretty grim, but yeah.
And that's just how evolution works.
Yeah, dogs are good at long distance, and so are horses. That's the scary part. Horses are actually good at long distances too.
Right. Yeah. But it is funny that we can beat them just by sheer perseverance.
Yeah, and almost.
Yeah.
I think the race. I think they were running, but what they said. The reality is that most humans like walked to their prey.
Yeah.
And just did that over time. And I think the thing we just went through, the adaptability, is also part of that. Is knowing the ecosystem and the brain power and like remembering things. Animals actually do that as well, but kind of interesting. Yeah, basically it follows. Humans are basically the it follows of the animal world. Yeah, pretty grim. But no, that's a really cool call out, those soups, because that like literally a superpower. Like this species will follow me anywhere and hunt me down, and like I can't get away from it.
Are we saying A tier, S tier, B tier?
Maybe A. I think like compared to other aliens, right? That could be scary. Like if they mostly stay in their ecosystem, and here's this thing that can like you can get on your ship and go to the next planet.
I'm thinking of like War of the Worlds, how but there's a lot of robotics. Like if you're dealing with robots, you're kind of fucked. Like your endurance does not matter. You're dealing with a robot. What you have to protect you is like power outage.
Yeah.
Which they touch on that a little bit in Black Mirror. There's that episode with the dogs, and they charge overnight because there's no sun. They need, or something like that. Like they run out of charge. Yeah. But robots would be scary to be up against if we're talking endurance. So yeah. Because of sci-fi, I'm leaving it in A and not
because
S.
of sci-fi.
Because of sci-fi.
It's A.
Oh, the digestive system.
Yeah, just the digestive system part of this picture.
Yeah. We can. What's the thing here? Like, why?
Well, we first brought up our teeth, and our mouth is like actually pretty good.
Oh, that is where the start of the digestive system is.
It's pretty good at eating.
We're good at eating things.
Adaptable. Oh, it's another
if you're
adaptable
alive, we'll
thing.
eat you.
It's another
we'll find a way.
It's another adaptable thing.
I mean, like, yeah, same as like, we eat these things, nightshades that don't want to be eaten.
Yeah.
But what we found a way, guys. We eat like mean crabs. They're attacking us. We found a way.
it's like this burns your mouth on the way in. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, stuff was like full of
Sounds good.
parasites, and our body couldn't handle it. But we figured out fire, so now we can
Cook it.
But that's not really a plus for your digestive tract. This thing is probably B or C tier, I think.
Okay, all right. Let's say B. We don't have anything in B.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well put it there because we don't have something else.
Yeah, I think it is B. The human, like,
because it could be better.
Human stomach acid.
Pretty good.
Yeah, human stomach acid is pretty amazing. But like hyenas, lots of things have more powerful jaws than us. So we don't even on our own planet, we don't have the best jaws. Our stomach acid's not as good as vultures.
Can't cats eat like poison or something?
Cats have like an organ.
Like fine.
Cats have like an organ that like filters out a bunch of poisons.
Don't feed your fucking cats poison.
Yeah,
That's not the point of me saying that.
Right,
I'm just trying to think. Like other animals are probably better equipped than us.
They have like some kind of anti-poison component.
Healing. We can heal.
Oh, this one was kind of interesting to think about.
Or like not just healing, but like
immune system.
Yeah.
Your whole
like
body.
Health, like I don't know. Dealing with the elements.
In D&D, Meg.
Yeah.
And in like this is also in if anyone's played Warcraft. Like I remember Warcraft 2: Tides of Darkness. The trolls' special ability was that they just healed.
B for bowels.
They healed over time.
Mm-hmm.
Trolls are like known for their regeneration. This is the case in Sigmar.
Mm-hmm.
And so we look at that and we say, okay, this is what trolls do. Nobody else really does this and gets rules around it. But the kind of question is, yeah, trolls are so good at it that they do it in the second.
They do it quick.
They do it super quick.
Yeah.
In the moment. But we do this.
We have up to a point.
Yeah.
We can't grow back limbs.
We can't grow back limbs.
We can't grow back teeth, like after our first set.
Right.
But we can grow back our skin. We can like heal. We can sew ourselves up and it'll heal and fix itself.
Yeah. Our organs can heal even. Yeah. If you quit smoking for a while, your lungs will recover to an extent.
A bit, yeah.
So like this is sort of.
If you stop bleaching the fuck out of your hair, it'll grow back nicer.
This is sort of like this is sort of like an interesting thing.
Yeah.
For. Like you can in War of the Worlds, right? That's like this the immune system kind of thing, and it's kind of the classic thing. Also, right? Like in real world history, we don't even have to use we don't even have to use War of the Worlds.
Can you stab this?
Sci-fi.
Actually, no, never mind. I need you to.
Like there's the idea that the aliens die because they're not used to our. And that, of course, happened with smallpox and when Europeans came over to the New World. And the idea that like an alien species evolved and had to deal with that is something we think of. And we're like, well, presumably they're awesome on their own planet. And we might be in trouble if we go to their planet and get their diseases or whatever. But we actually don't know if that's true, right? Like they might have evolved under a different paradigm where those types of life forms don't exist. They don't have things attacking their body all the time, right? They don't have little bacteria and viruses.
Maybe, yeah.
Those things could be not something they've evolved against, right? So I don't know. What do you? I think I think this one's pretty good. What do you think?
Well, I think if we could regrow like eyeballs or something a little more meaningful, I'd put it in S.
Okay.
And we don't do this very quickly either.
Well.
Yeah.
We might do it quicker than others, but still not like Battlefield Not like I'm in a fight and you chop off my arm and it comes right back. So,
right. I'm just out an arm.
Yeah, so what do you think, D?
I would probably put it in B or C.
Let's go C.
Okay.
Our healing's okay.
Okay.
All right, this last one is great.
I can't believe it took us this long to get to this last one.
Okay, what is this one?
It's like friendship or something.
Oh, social. Yeah.
Being social.
Not just the fact that our brains are developed, but that they're socially inclined.
Yeah, to do things as a group.
Yeah.
Look what we're doing today, guys. We're all here hanging out together.
Yeah, this one's
being human, making that human connection.
As part of when I was reading part of that that perfect evolution kind of theory, which I'd say anybody who's into that kind of science look that up and look up like specifically cats and monitor lizards are the two that come up a lot, like I said. But one of the things that cats and monitor lizards also share and I think this is why like vultures might have not been the same quite, is that cats and monitor lizards are pretty solitary.
Yeah.
Have strong elements of solitariness to them outside of lions. And as a result, both species actually evolved kind of slowly compared to a lot of others. So the slow theory came in because it was like, one, they've nailed a niche. What can I help you with?
I'm listening.
One, they've kind of like nailed a niche, and then two, they're not particularly social. So like socialness like speeds up your evolution. Apparently, once you get a social, your brain becomes social. You kind of tap into all of the other crows or dolphins or whatever, and you can help each other out. This one's pretty good. And you were saying like, oh yeah, if we go out into the world. Even though I think like everyone right now, a lot of people are feeling like, especially with some of our world leaders, that we're represented by assholes, mean assholes. And we see a lot of the people trying to push for things like going to Mars and stuff. We're like, yeah, mean assholes. The idea really that humans would go out and find another alien species that's not inherently combative towards us and try to fight it, I don't think is correct. I think if humans found an alien species that was like similar to us, we would probably mostly like, yes, we would take guns. Yes, we would be careful. But I don't think our first instinct would be we need to destroy this. I think it would be we should protect our own stuff, yes, but let's see if we can talk to them and work out a deal or like figure out how to work together. What might we have that you need and what might you have that we need,
I don't think the world is as cartoonishly like bleak as some movies or whatever would have you believe. I agree. I think in general, I mean, look at like people who actually are in NASA and not just NASA, but people who meet up at the space stations, international space stations. Like that is a place where we all get along. No one fights. Like we are here to learn about outer space.
I mean, we
like,
literally have a treaty, a global treaty that's no fighting in space.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think people who are doing research and wanting to go out and learn and explore are necessarily trying to go out and kill things.
No, and the bigger theory is that that's fine. That's all
things.
good and fine for now, while it's the endeavor of scientists.
Oh yeah, colonization. That's gonna happen.
Right.
That's just something that happens and it sucks.
Well, so this book.
So hopefully we don't handle it like assholes.
Right. So, and this takes us back to like the before we get into stuff here.
But now
in a
we
minute.
know better.
This kind of takes us back to like what makes cities of Sigmar cool, and what makes humans cool. And they talk about this in this book I read about like how humans evolved and like our cognitive evolution. It's like you don't think about, but most humans have lived under an empire throughout history. Like vast majority of like 90% of humans that have ever existed have lived under what would be considered an empire. And the second kind of component to that is that it's this unique kind of three-way dance of human ideas that has like been successful, which is science. A lot of these are not great, right? Like, or we have negative connotations currently in culture about them, or we choose to view them negatively.
Yeah, like fucking soups here.
But
Jesus
the point
Christ,
is,
you cannot say something positive about people in front of soups.
Yeah, I know. All right, Fight Club. So it's science, commercialism, but kind of specifically capitalism, and basically, I will say isms. But really, historically it's been religion, but it doesn't have to be religion, and often isn't. It could be any kind of large principle. So, like the Soviet Union, it was communism. right? So what tends to drive societies forward really aggressively is when you can marry those three elements together. And that is sort of, I think, something I feel like they looked at when they did Cities of Sigmar. They were like, okay, these are humans. Here's what humans do. They expand. They work together. They work together under an agreed upon shared idea. Like money is a good example, right? Money is fake. It's not real. Somehow we all agree to use money, even enemies, right? Even right now, like in global paradigm, having like the U.S. and Iran conflict, half the things stop so that money can be discussed, right? And it's agreed that this money, like no one ever says, "Hey, we're not going to use your money anymore. Your money's worthless now to us." No one does that. Everyone's like, "Yes, we all will say money's the thing."
Yeah.
And we'll be enemies with each other, but still agree that money, we can give each other money or spend money on things. It's like pretty crazy to think about. And so you have
shared concepts,
shared concepts, right? And I guess that's something that makes humans special. Like in Sigmar, the Deepkin enclaves don't even really interact with each other. Now they're kind of an extreme example, but they live in these little enclaves. They don't really share much, like same with like a lot of the destruction factions, right? They have goals and they might ally, but it usually takes somebody like Kragnos. Like destruction factions rally behind Kragnos because they see him as this giant badass that will help them smash even more shit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only reason why they do it. They don't have any shared ideology with Kragnos, right? He doesn't. Only one orc in the AOS setting can even talk. Like, yeah, no one can communicate with Kragnos. Only
what? Really?
Yeah, only one. Or who is it? Who's the character that can communicate? There's one orc.
Did not know that.
That can actually talk to Kragnos. The orcs are the only ones that have the ability to have any interactions with Kragnos.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a giant
screams.
fucking lunatic monster. Yeah, he's just like, that's not helpful, right? I think like they've done a good job in Sigmar making cities super interesting. I honestly think, I don't know how folks at home feel, but I honestly think 40k with Imperial Guard is lagging a bit behind. I think like Meg was saying earlier, they almost need to like, they've kind of gone a different direction with Space Marines and with the Mechanicus, where rather than be like, hey, let's make humans cool, like they've done in Sigmar, cool. They're like, well, let's just put humans, and I guess it's a good sci-fi element.
They can ally.
They can ally, but they can also just break off in these weird directions. Like, the Mechanicus are practically robots. Like, they're so cybernetically altered that they're hardly human anymore. And same with Space Marines are so genetically altered that they're hardly humans anymore.
God's germs and Kragnos.
That's pretty good.
So, I feel like socialization goes up pretty high. It does...
Yeah, sorry, I forgot we had not ranked this. I moved on from this segment.
I noticed,
yeah. I think it's pretty good.
A or S?
A.
Yeah, okay.
A. All right, there you go. Take a picture and show it to other Discords.
Your non-human friends.
Take a picture of this. Go to other Discords that you guys are in, Wargaming, and be like, hey, this is the Hobby Collaborated humans. What do you guys think?
This is what they talked about today while you were giving us rage bait, fake shit.
Yeah, while you guys talked about...
Yeah.
Yarrick. And
oh my gosh.
Being a woman now or something.
Is Yarrick a woman now? How dare they?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I also hope the aliens are like the Arrival ones. They were nice. Although they were just trying to help us because we were going to help them. Would they have helped us without the quid pro quo? I don't know. Aliens can be jerks just like us.
I mean, no, I thought that was a pretty good premise, right?
It's it was. I'm joking.
Yeah.
The alien, they were cool. They were cool with us. But yeah, good convo.
I've said recently that I think that this last release of Cities was they just nailed it. They hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot more lore with the faction too, and I think it's super interesting lore. The worship or like the adherence to Sigmar is super interesting. The way they do it in Cities is so... I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but they're not really that religious. They're sort of...
That goes under imagination, right?
Correct. They're yeah, definitely. It's an agreed upon concept, right?
Because...
All isms are, right? Yeah, like nationalism, liberalism, like Catholicism. There's no like
Yeah.
in a lot of ways there's no difference between these concepts,
Yeah, it's
like
all
how
made
they
up.
work at their core, right?
Yeah.
But they kind of in cities they've made them not that religious, but the way they approach and interact with Sigmar is almost more like that. It's like this is a unifying concept we can all get behind, and they look out into the world, into the mortal realms, and they kind of look at the other factions and they say, yeah, this isn't going to work. So our idea works, theirs doesn't. Which is why, like, in 40K, humans and like Asaryani hardly get along. Like, because humans' ideology is we should be the only thing in the universe.
Oh my God.
In Sigmar, if they come upon Luminath, or if they come upon even Daughters of Cain are like one of the biggest allies of Stormcast in Cities of Sigmar. When they find them, they're like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they're like, well, we're killing chaos. They're like, cool, we're killing chaos
Nice.
too.
Let's be
Like,
friends.
But let's kind of be friends, right? So, yeah, so the strange cults are, like, the little weird cults are definitely where it shows up, probably,
Hey,
for
Kraken.
sure. Like
just happy
like
to be alive.
Zenestra and that stuff. But, like, the kind of main line, like, Freeguild stuff, they're really
Yeah.
not that religious. They're just like, we're doing this. We're going out into Dawnbringer Crusade. We're going out to reclaim the lands. And, like, they're finding, like, cruel boys. And, like, yeah, no, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Like, we're not, this is dumb. They stand for nothing except for torturing things. And they're, like,
Yeah.
they're assholes. And they don't want to be our friends. So we want their land and we're going to kill them. And we feel okay
We're gonna
doing
kill
it.
'em.
And we're going to do it in the name of
Give me a-
Sigmar, right? But, like, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, that's funny. This is Polly's calling out this interesting little weird one lore. They have like this weird lore around the wheel, in like some of the religions in Sigmar as
okay.
a concept. And this might be the reason steam tanks are going to Legends. Like they actually like don't
They have
want
wheels?
No, yeah, they don't want things with wheels.
That makes.
Like the wheel
That is so
it's like
silly.
sacred. It's sacred or something. and
don't
like,
want
yeah,
them?
it's one particular cult, but
Interesting.
yeah, it's possible that they're going to pivot to having all cities, like no city's vehicle will have a wheel.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to think about, right?
Yeah.
I think the cannons though have wheels, don't they? The gray cannon, I think it has a little wheel.
The
yeah.
mighty cannon.
Yeah. Cogs are okay though. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Cogs aren't wheels. They're cogs.
Cogs on wheels. Yeah, that's. Can we
Cool.
chat stuff?
Yeah, speaking of cool things that humans do, that's you guys. You guys are cool humans, and you guys have done stuff. So let's show it off. Starting with a hobby mishap. Thank you, Professor, for sharing your woes with us. Yeah. Has this happened to you?
Kind of literally.
I know,
Yeah,
all
what I
the
was talking
time.
about earlier. I was loving this vehicle. What did happen exactly? Do you know?
I mean, it looks like he fucking dropped it. He finished his airplane,
Oh, he just needs to repaint.
and then he dropped it.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay. It's just that the picture on the top left is so much more well lit, I guess?
Sure, yeah, it's because, okay, like the bottom one looks darker, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's just because of lighting. Like in the top one, it's like mostly a dark picture, dark background. There's the dark keyboard. There's the green cutting mat. Like those are dark compared to white, right? So that is what pushes the lighting forward. But since the other picture has a very light background, very light wood, light wall, it makes the plane look darker when you're balancing the light.
Godforge, I think, got it.
Yeah.
He was weathering the edges and the stem broke or
Yeah.
something. Okay, got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. Poor guy. It happens. Thank you for sharing. We love sharing in your misery because as we're fellow humans, we make mistakes too.
Hobby mishaps is fun.
Yeah, I do like that channel.
This is Elijah?
No,
Elijah's
no.
a purple.
This is the Steve.
Oh, fun.
Silly
I don't think I
goose.
realized C19 was doing a
These are really pretty.
shoot, but
Yeah.
I guess I feel like I've seen these. Yes, we've seen these. Yeah, I always comment on the coral.
Coral.
Coral and turquoise is a super cool
Yeah,
combo.
it's a nice color combo.
It's not one you would, I think very few people would inherently attribute to Hashut.
Coral?
Coral and
Coral.
turquoise. I mean, like, some factions just right out the gate lend themselves to colors,
Yeah.
kind of. And I feel like this is like a Deepkin this is right out of the gate a Deepkin pick, but I like it for this. I also really like his bases.
Yeah, it's cool. This is Black Knight.
Yeah, these
We
are
saw
cool. We've
some of
seen
their
these
stuff
with the gross little
last
bubbles.
time. Yeah.
See,
Disgusting.
getting up close into this.
Yeah, there's a lot more pictures in the Discord of all the stuff you guys see here. There's usually more than one, or a lot of times more than one. So I always recommend you go back and check it out.
Getting up close to this is kind of interesting, Meg. It's like you can really see the green metallic. Kind of stuff.
It looks like they worked on. There's like some of that veiny stuff going on the skin.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys, Black Knight? Did you try out the
super glue? That does
super
look
glue
like the super
tutorial,
glue thing.
or is this a different method? Because it looks really cool the way you got that.
Yeah, especially like I'm looking at the guy on
messed up
the
effect.
left's right arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice. This is Vino. We saw
Oh
Vino.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a really good job on the stone.
Yeah. Yeah. This came out really nice. I love the green steps. Yeah. I see you guys are having some weird freezes. We're not having that on this end, so I'm wondering if it's a YouTube thing. Not sure. Yeah. Okay.
Europe.
It's a Europe and UK thing. Good. Not us. Very cool. Timbit.
Oh yeah.
Timbit taught the color palette class this morning before. I will try to get that out as soon as I can to everybody, that workshop. But anyways, this guy is gorgeous.
Yeah, the Belthanos model, the bug is so interesting for like because of its
Not enough humans though.
weird like wavy like indentation pattern thing. I feel like when you get this in the hands of a really good painter, I feel like this model got snatched up by like high level painters.
Yeah.
And I feel like the beetle is the big reason for it. It's like a good working space, but you can do like really interesting stuff, especially kind of with an airbrush. Like even if you just airbrush, which isn't what Golden Demon painters do, like you can get some really interesting like fades and stuff going on in there in his wings. Yeah. This looks really cool right out of the gate. Excited to see the man himself, Belthanos, get on this thing.
Brandon. Brandon's new to the server. Brandon's like kind of new to the hobby, and I think this is what was he saying? This is one of the first things he's finished, right?
Yeah.
His Rune Lord.
Yeah, good start here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually I really like the decision to go this color choice on Fire Slayers because it's
fun.
Purple is the purple is pretty sure. I've seen some pictures of like a bunch of like a unit or something he had finished, I think. And it looks really cool on the table to see like all the purple hair Fire Slayers.
Yeah. Are you sticking with white bases? I mean, that was a choice, right, to color the bases white. So I'm curious about why.
I mean, if he's doing the hobby, basing
makes
is
the colors pop.
Yeah, basing is a little funky if you're new to the hobby. So like he might be figuring that out.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a hard time like deciding what I cared about when it came to bases when I started, for sure. Voodoo doing some cute little. Voodoo always has the cutest, dumbest looking little orc models.
Like,
Yeah.
creatures,
What is this? Is this third party? Look at the things that are strapped to their heads.
Are they third party?
I love it. Burbs McGurbs. Welcome to Lab Rat, bud. Let's get back to the front. Yay! We got a new cultist. Non-cultist.
Wait, do people? Yes. Welcome.
Thank you for the bubbles.
And thank you for
Glad you're
triggering our
enjoying
bubbles
this
and
goofy show.
our light insanity.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In all seriousness, maybe I think Soups is gonna know. So probably is.
Soups.
Were Voodoo's?
My paint.
Were Voodoo's third party? I
I don't know, but they're very silly looking, and I love them.
Because like those types of squigs, like get like kind of the way like these guys have the little gargoyles.
Yeah.
They get like included
silly things.
in like a lot of orc things,
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, they look great. He's done a good job painting them, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Whose was this? But this is your model. I feel like you love. I don't know. When I see this model, I think of you.
Okay.
Because
I do like this model.
Right. Not because you like look like anything or
Because I look like an ogre.
You don't look
with a
like
crow's
either
nest.
of these things. It's Jessa. There we go.
Jessa.
Jessa.
Yeah, I really like the green. I really like the color scheme. And then they've done Living City, so they are using the
and it's also posed in such a way that it looks like it's coming out of the head.
Yep, until you rotate it.
You can't though. It's a photo. You can't rotate it. Yeah, really pretty colors.
Yeah, this model is cool. We were joking yesterday at the meal afterwards. We were talking about cities, and you're saying how, speaking of humans, we love the way that humans will befriend in Sigmar anything bigger than them, and then attach a crow's nest.
And now I'm gonna sit on your head.
So, guys, we've done ogre, and then we've done man crusher.
Yeah.
You know that this means sometime down the road we're getting Cities Mega Gargant with.
That'd be pretty cool.
A really big crow's nest.
Just a bigger crow's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. This one was really cool.
These are the new, is this the new guys?
Dave. This is painted by Dave. Yeah, Dave's new to our server. But if you look up close, there's some really nice weathering going on.
Oh, like on the orange, little,
on the
little
orange.
nicks, little
yeah.
nicks, yeah.
And then there is this really subtle changes in the grays where it's like a camo kind of pattern. Yeah, it looks really nice.
I love I'm happy with how my Tau are, but and I don't do anything with them, but if I ever redid a Tau army, I always say like yellow, gray, orange, and white. And
I love this blue glow
and the
too.
blue glow, yeah.
That's going on.
These are new. This is the newest Tau release, actually.
Okay.
These are like named
Got
crisis
it.
suits. They work together in this like twin configuration.
I always like to see
Very
how
cool.
people, because this happens a lot, right? With Tau, it's like a neutral color, and then here's a splash of color. Like, where do people choose to put the splashes of color?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's actually a really fun part of painting Tau.
Yeah. Like the orange. Dutch propaganda. This is Chef. I liked
These are
the
great.
bases, yeah, a lot. And I really like the glowy look of the models along with the glowy look of the water
Yeah.
based on, how he painted them. It's very cool.
This is super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
This
pretty.
is some of the best work
Are these
I've seen.
Sylvaneth?
Well, some of it is.
Yeah.
Some of it's not.
They're weird.
I think he is using. I know he's working on Sylvaneth, but yeah, that's definitely
And I see leaves.
scratch build a bit.
Yeah.
He's using the skull kit, the GW skull
Yeah,
kit. Yeah.
right. Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, they are. We say this. They are kind of a horror faction. They're like the
Sylvaneth.
ultimate. Yeah, they're like the all. I mean, Deepkin are like
guess-
don't go into the ocean, and Sylvaneth are like don't go into the forest.
I guess. Yeah. If we're talking the happening. Let's see. This is Ice LT, I think. I don't know if there's a different way to pronounce that.
Oh
but-
yeah, they were in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks great. What was I gonna ask? What? Yeah, I'm like the base is really cool. I'm like not.
It's very Mardi Gras, orange and purple and green. Yeah. The color palette is really nice.
The base, I'm not familiar with like that material that they used. It looks really cool though. I actually like this a lot. Honestly, it makes me think, the material makes me, what I envision is, if you guys have ever seen like a temperate climate, like woodland climates, like what actually a pond in a forest looks like. It is covered in like this kind of stuff on the surface during a summer or like spring. It looks like it's like, or mossy, but
It's a
like
very cool texture.
but not mossy and like I'm overgrown. It just looks very natural, like
Yeah.
it looks nice. Like it looks like it'd be nice to lay down on that base, like it'd be soft and nice. Yeah, this is very cool actually.
Let's see. This is Jaffe Barra.
This guy's cool.
Yeah, got it in at the last minute. Who is this guy? It is really cool, and I love the backdrop that's being used too.
Yeah, I like when people take pictures with that.
Yeah.
This is an
He's
Iron
cool.
Warrior faction.
He's like Inspector
chapter.
Gadget.
That's kind of their
He's got
thing.
All kinds of shit coming out of him.
That's kind of their thing. They're the Chaos faction Space Marines that are super techy. They're like really into their demon machines and stuff. Is this a 40K or a 30K thing, folks, at home? I think it's.
But they were talking about they had just finished their hazard stripes. Nice job on the hazard stripes.
Hazard stripes can suck to do.
Chimerics.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is Chimerics. A UV before and after, right?
Yeah.
Super cool. This paint. Can you please, Chimerics, share what the pink color is that you use? I actually don't remember.
Yeah, is it Liquitex?
I'm
the
gonna
pink is pink.
I'm gonna be painting an OBR army in the near future, not too near, but near future, and I want to do this. Like I want to start with that pink. Like I want that pink to be the base coat for all the
Yeah,
whole
it'll look
army.
really cool under like tan.
And building up from that. Yeah, I think it
yeah.
would look fucking badass. I
Yeah.
just love this pink color. Please share it.
Yeah, nice work.
Jupiter.
Oh my God.
We had some, like, Jupiter also was at an event this weekend. A couple of folks were at events. But, yeah, here's Jupiter's insane Christmas board.
Is he adding to this? Have I seen this before?
Probably. Every time I don't know. Like, of course I don't think he's got, like, a bunch of different Christmas armies, but there's always something new to see in this board.
It's really,
look at the train. I love the train.
Honestly, it's very like. I'm always trying to figure out what the hell he's thinking or like doing.
What the hell are you thinking?
It's just
Jupiter?
very like. I enjoy. I'll do a classical music analogy. I think, which is that it's not classical as in like Mozart up to Beethoven, but it's very Baroque. His baseline aesthetic is to just be busy as fuck.
Yeah, I love it.
Nothing is symmetrical.
Christmas chaos. Yeah.
Nothing is symmetrical. And nothing is elegant. And I mean that that sounds like an insult. It's not. It's like, yeah, it's just a fucking mess and it's amazing.
Yeah. It's like a love mess. It's just like, look at how much love goes into this.
It just
thing.
looks fucking insane. What?
I just love it.
I love that.
I love it.
I love that okay, I'll tell you what my favorite thing here though, honestly, is might be the choice of base for the Great Unclean Ones. It's just a giant candy like swirl.
So good, yeah.
So this is why. Like what's
Because it's cool.
No, it's like amazing. Like I would have, if I was doing this, I would not have thought to. I would have made like a base, like a snow base. I would have made a snow base.
Interesting, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought to be like, no, I'm just gonna do the candy cane.
No, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. It's
Thanks,
way
Jupiter.
better than a snow base. Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, we finally got here.
Yeah.
I've been waiting months for this thing.
Yeah.
He's been working on it for months, and it's finally project of the week. I'm not gonna get to. You're gonna get to see this next week at Maelstrom Mixer. This is Molecule's, portal tentacle creature.
This
thing.
is called a Mutilix Vortex
Thank
Beast.
you. Yeah. And he's been working on it for a while. I went back months, right, to go find where he is. Just started exploration, right? Just throwing things together, seeing what sticks, seeing what he likes. I struggle with this so much. I have like my piece that I want to work on that has been collecting dust until this Slanesh madness is over. But this intimidates me so much, and so I've been kind of
What do you mean, like the
just figuring
sculpting
stuff out?
or-
I'm
okay.
like, I guess this is the arm that I have, so I'm stuck with it. But he like broke off part of the finger. I don't know if you can see it here, or maybe it's in a different picture. Because specifically, like, it would look better climbing a rock if the finger was moving in a slightly different way. And I was like, Jesus, like, this guy. You see how it's broken at the knuckle?
Yeah.
I'm like, I would not have.
Well,
I just like, I don't know where to start and stop.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed by this project. I've been enjoying watching it evolve.
I'm impressed by that too, because I will say,
You gotta fill it all.
without being negative towards random different people that we don't know on the internet, because no one wants to ever do that.
Jesus.
One of the things I remember, we were talking about this the other day, when I first started the hobby, a lot of people were trying to make the old, from the 2000s, crisis suit models look like they were flying. I don't know if folks at home, we've all seen these, and they ended up looking like they're tripping instead. But you don't see when really good, like, Golden Demon hobbyists, like, you've never seen a really well-painted crisis suit look like it's tripping.
Yeah.
And this is the shit they do, right? They do this, like, he had to change the finger because it doesn't actually make sense otherwise.
Right.
And those are the steps, if you want a kit bash, that everybody wants a kit bash. Everybody thinks it's cool. Here's my kit bash. But these are the ones that aren't fun that you actually have to do.
Yeah.
You have to change his finger a little bit
Right.
because otherwise it looks wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But there it is. Yeah. I love this project. Congrats, Molecule, for that. And thank you for sharing so
What a
much of your
mess.
process.
It's a little Jupiter in her Jupiter
Jupiter?
channel
Yeah.
channel in there. A little just.
There's a little bit of
insanity.
Jupiter in all of us.
I don't know if that's good.
Okay. Yeah, Molecule. No, you don't get to chat in memes now.
Ugh.
No, that's a different thing. That's the challenge. We know this.
I might start my own private challenge for those who get the opportunity to chat in memes, to see who can do the best thing with their time there. I think so far Polly posting the Magna Carta is the best.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Polly.
Yeah. Like, how much can you actually ruin memes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Funny Shark Man. First time chatting. Good to see you. We just wrapped. Oh, my gosh. But it is good to see you. This is great. Let's see.
We did it.
I think we did it.
How's your guy looking?
One out of
accomplished
10
a
new
lot.
non-cultists. So giving you guys a chance to donate if you feel like it.
How's this guy look?
I'm
Oh
almost...
no, we did get a new one. So we had a lab rat join. So we're 2. Oh no, that's it. That's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, that's
Jesus. Okay.
fine.
I got this far. I need to do a skin. I'm going to come in with some bronze. Like I did all the metallics I put as silver, but I'm going to come back and add bronze in a couple places instead. Keeping him pretty straightforward. I need to do a skin. I'm going to leave his hair white, maybe pull out a couple of highlights. But yeah, this guy is like a get it done kind of
that's our city's color scheme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass these over
Oh my
real
God.
fast.
Oh my God, thanks.
The bubbles.
The
yeah.
bubbles. Yeah, these guys are pretty.
It's
oh,
kind
these
of
came out cool.
well, all that's happened today. What I did today, by the way, is like I said, I used my Tamiyas
Thank you.
to just make them look a little more in depth and rich. And now this is great because now I get to do kind of the fun part with these guys, which is go through and do heraldry, and I kind of like it because each one I get to pick the
hats.
colors. Yeah, and they have little hats that.
We were toying with the idea of making the topic today on the thumbnail say, little hats.
Little hats. Yeah,
Would
thanks
you- would you
Soups
guys
and
have-
Molecule,
would you guys have
as
clicked
always,
on
for the
that?
support. Thank you so much.
Because they have little hats. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you both of you. We appreciate that. That's very sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're wrapping
you,
up
Funny Shark
for the
Man.
weekend. Are we doing anything
Well,
today?
I know. So I have been wanting to play. I don't think today is going to be the day because I have some serious painting that I need to get done. So we'll be in Hobby Hang today for sure.
Yeah. If you're new and you want to come hang out.
In our Discord, yeah.
Yeah, I promise. It feels like a lot of us know each other in there really well, and you might feel like an outsider, and that is 100%.
That's how friends should start.
That is true.
You
That
just
that will
join
be
in
true.
and-
But yeah,
yeah.
everybody's nice.
Yeah.
And even the people that don't seem nice are nice.
They're still nice.
They're still actually
we'll just,
nice.
You know.
Yeah.
We're nice even though we don't seem nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Colonel Panic, yeah.
cool. A couple things. Let's chat some things coming up.
Okay.
Thursday we have a repeat crew.
Oh, yeah.
We rarely do this. We've got another Zach,
Three-peat.
Drew, Meg game. I think, I don't know if we know the matchup. Drew and I are like, Drew is so polite. He always is like, oh, I'll play this army. And then we'll be like, okay, I was going to play this army. He's like, oh, this would be better. Again, this would be cooler against that. I'm like, no, Drew,
Play whatever you want.
I'm like, I picked this army because I think it'll be a good matchup. And now you're saying this. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll kick my ass, but it'll be fun. Like, no, Drew, like, just play what you want. So it's either... It's like it's a combination of Hashut, Sarah. Maybe we'll have some mandrills.
We haven't done a good mandrel.
It's a
in while,
combination of
yeah.
Hashut.
Make Drew
What else? Hashut, Seraphon, Daughters, Night Haunt. That's like we're trying to figure out which
Yeah.
two of those four we're gonna play.
Yeah.
Obviously, I play Night Haunt and Daughters. He plays Hashut and Seraphon. So we're gonna figure that out.
Yeah. And I'm producing.
Next Friday, Journeys with Meg. Next Saturday, do we know the matchup?
I don't know. But Sunday will not be a hobby stream. Funny Sharkman, are you planning to try Spearhead or Big Game? Yeah, next time I do a Mandrills or game in our Discord, it'll be like probably not Spearhead. It'll be like a regular game, but
Oh no, he might know because he's asking because we've talked about doing like a 3,000 point.
I know. I don't know if we'll do
We might
a
not do it,
3,000
yeah.
point game yet, but not this weekend because I have to paint. I have to paint.
Yeah.
Deadline driven painting. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, no hobby stream next Sunday. We said that already 1,000 times, but we will see you in Hobby Hang. Hopefully, just stop in if you want, if you need to hang out with somebody on this Sunday afternoon,
That's right.
evening, whatever. Yeah.
Did we do it?
I think we did it. Thank you, Mandrels. Thank you guys, everyone who hung out. Thank you for everyone who donated. That's it. Yeah. With that,
take us out, Meg.
Oh, I'll do it. Okay. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and always be creating. Bye.